Who turned up the SAP? Oh, and now my AC turns off.
Good timing.
It's like, hey boss, you're gonna start streaming. Got it.
I kind of wish it wasn't an automatic 720. That way I could at least turn down the quality and be faster about it.
Anyway, you guys ready for the Legend of some definitive warriors?
Yep.
I kinda am.
Yay!
For the most part, I'm gonna be ignoring stream. I'm gonna be ignoring the stream because, god damn it, my internet cannot take Twitch at all. I'm gonna be ignoring the stream because, god damn it, I don't. And rather than seem like a, I just realized Ravio is now part of the cast of characters that's on the tile screen. I just realized.
Also, shout out to Dale's ISP for not being very good.
Also shout out to Inferno's freaking whatchamacallit not being good at the moment for dual streaming.
Oh yeah, Restream. Thanks, Restream.
And
for...
shout out to all the characters whose swords can turn into basically lightsaber wannabes.
That's it, Saber wannabes.
Again, shout out to Restream for having a broken captcha tonight. I don't know why it's all of a sudden doing this. Thanks, guys. I was hoping to use it tonight, but you really don't want me to use your service now, do you? So last time on Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, Sia's plan succeeded. She had opened up the Gate of Souls, and now she split it into 3 timelines. Oh my lord.
Yep, 3 different timelines. We have Death Mountain, Twilight Field, and Skyloft.
Here we have Zam's best game ever made. And then we also have best E3 ever. And then we have riots. We just have riots.
Keep your personal opinions to yourself, buddy boy.
No,
you know I like Skyward Sword.
That's not even my personal opinion. That's just the internet in general when it comes to this game. Right.
The internet.
Skyward Sword, I don't like your pissy opinions about it. I'm not the one being salty over you not knowing how to defeat Demise.
I smell salt from Dale. So Dale has the salt of the Skyward variety. But since I like going in order, we're going to Death Mountain first.
Does anyone smell the hatred and fear from when I played the game?
No, not really.
Nope. Nah.
Anyway, I have a few more weapons thanks to off-screen duties.
Yeah. You basically grinded a little bit, didn't you? Nah, you just went back to get some items, didn't you?
Well, yeah. You see, when I'm not streaming, it's easier to get the Skulltulas because again, they're sound-based.
Yep. So, Inferno, did you do your daily amiibo scan present?
Nope. I'll do it later. Meanwhile, Impa and Sheik are the only actual duo here that set up to their gates. They go to the era of the Hero of Time.
Oh, by the way, it should be noted that these areas you cannot use any other characters for a little while. They kind of turn off the little gimmick of playing, 2 characters at once.
Yep.
Well, they got to split up in order to close all the gates in time.
I know, but still, you can't play like Impa and Sheik at the same time. That's kind of dumb.
But I really like Impa's giant weapons, so that's why I chose Impa. And besides, she has an enemy weapon lock, so you gotta handle that too.
Oh yeah, you mean those KO a certain number of enemies to unlock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't deal with those weapons. I just kind of leave them there unless I have to choose them because they're my highest ranking weapon.
Well, this is my currently highest ranking weapon, so I don't really have much of a choice.
Okay, fair enough.
So now Impa's doing the smart thing and actually questioning who this mysterious figure is. Like, you are a random person from this tribe that supposedly is...
60.
Would you even call it extinct?
Yes.
More like hidden. I'd say it's more hidden because you don't really see them, but at the same time, they're not necessarily dead.
As far as we know.
Yeah, as far as we know.
Also, hi, we got ourselves a reference.
Oh, hey, not. Or is she just called the fairy these days?
So that's
Wait.
where she was hiding.
Okay, it's weird because in the Wii U version, they named her Navi.
Yeah, in the Legends version, she's just called a fairy.
Oh,
Just a fairy.
that's a really odd change, but I'm still gonna call her Navi.
Yeah,
Either way, something interesting I learned after doing some lookup. I found out the whole reason why Majora's Mask exists.
You know what? Since Zero is not exactly too much of a Zelda player, I can forgive that.
yeah, pretty much.
If only, again, he doesn't know too much of the history, so yeah, I can forgive that. I can forget that. Like, Dale and I have kind of known that for like how long now?
Years. To say years.
Yeah. So the gimmick of this is that there's two specific keeps that, depending on who controls them, will have the upper hand. The Boulder keeps.
Yes, the Boulder keeps. If the Gorons control them, your ally base is gonna get pelted. If they control both, it's gonna get pelted hard.
Not only that, but you also got a constantly respawning boss character coming up.
I wonder who this boss character is, considering we're fighting Gorons.
Oh man, like just who could it possibly be, Dale? Like, oh.
As if we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know, man. It's kind of hard to deduce. A lot of tough Gorons here. I mean, we got Darmani, Darmani the Knot, Link Darmani.
Marvis.
The random Goron that you were rolling down in Goron City. Maybe he wants revenge.
Alright, all jokes aside, you guys know who he is. You know him, you love him.
Yeah.
He's fucking Runia.
I don't love him. I hate his gameplay.
Well, screw you too.
Also, since I just got to the keep before they did, that means I captured it first. So, no takesies backsies.
Well, they'll take it back anyway. You know how they work.
Yep.
Well, if the AI is dumb enough to let them, which they kind of are. And unfortunately, this is one of the maps where it retains the old Wii U mindset, where you're playing as only one character at a time.
Didn't I just mention that earlier?
You did, but I'm reiterating.
Okay.
It's always good to reiterate in case someone wasn't listening the first time.
Very true.
Also, once again, like last time, I am playing Hyrule Warriors while Inferno's playing Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm monitoring the chat, watching the live stream, and playing Hyrule Warriors myself.
Well, unfortunately, I can't really watch the stream myself, but I'm not gonna.
Shout out to Dale's ISP.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alright, let's see. Time to capture that. And there we go. Both Boulder keeps are under my control.
I prefer going to save my. I prefer having that keep that the one Hyrule captain that's getting stuck on actually, unlocked before capturing the keep. Otherwise, just kind of let the Gorons have it for about 2 minutes.
Well, with the Boulder keeps, I'm taking them, and we just got a sealed weapon, so we're gonna see what that is after the map is done.
I kind of forget what the seal weapon is for this area, actually.
Yeah, but
yeah, me actually forgetting something. Imagine that.
Well, when you already have all the weapons, your mindset is more on how to properly use the weapons.
Yeah, pretty much. If I recall, I think it's actually an upgrade to Impa's giant sword, if I recall.
It's a level 2 weapon.
Yes. There are some weapons you can get for level 2. They're very few and far between, but they are the only ways you can get a level 2 weapon otherwise.
Also, now we gotta pretty much stop everything we're doing because Darunia spawned in. And if we allow him to keep going, then the Hyrulean army is gonna get pelted.
Yeah, so let's just say Darunia hits like a truck.
Well, I'm pretty sure you wanted to say hit like a rock.
Okay, let me rephrase that. He is a truck.
In rock form.
What kind of truck? 16-wheeler, an 18-wheeler?
200-wheeler.
Okay. You ever driving on the highway and you just have all those freaking delivery trucks right by you and you're
Yes.
freaking afraid for your life?
Yes.
Those.
Yeah, that's essentially what he is.
Speaking of the devil himself, here he is. Here's Darunia.
But he's not. He's not the devil himself. That's the big baddie of the whole series.
Rear logic, get out of here before I kick you out of this call, or force Inferno to do it himself.
So, yeah, sorry, you cannot pass through.
So, I guess to explain Darunia, he is essentially a slower but still big old powerhouse character. That's kind of his gameplay style, is that he's basically a slower but more powerful character.
I'm trying to goad him into doing one of his power attacks. Oh,
I just kind of pelt him until he starts blocking, in which case I just kind of dodge right behind him and start pelting him again. Slow but effective.
I learned something interesting that I usually never pay attention to.
What's that?
You can actually block in the game. In the game, you can actually have your characters block.
Well, yeah, don't you know that's what the R button's for?
Nope. I always just stuck to dodging, and then I realized at one point I need to find a way to get in close, tank the attack, and then hit them when the stun gauge appears. And so that's when I learned I can actually block.
Well, granted, blocking is actually it really actually isn't effective as dodging because if you time your dodges right, you can get some pretty good iframes.
Yes, indeed, but however, there's some attacks that have longer frames than your iframes. So if you get hit, boom, you're just gonna take some damage.
Also, this is pretty evil of the game to do, but in a map where you're unable to play as another character to multitask, you have a boss character who will utterly wreck the army that you're, tasked with protecting, and they spawn keep saboteurs in order to destroy your keeps.
This is new for Hyrule Warrior Legend and for the Switch version.
Again, this would make more sense if, again, they retain the whole switching characters thing, but not for this map, which is weird.
Well, the game's gotta get harder somehow, and, you know...
I mean, I get it, but, really?
It's...
Even still, this stage is still kind of easy, even without that. Like, this is not a hard stage if you plan ahead.
It's reasons like this that I always over-level my characters.
Screw over leveling. I just play whoever I want. As of right now, my Link is now at 110 in terms of levels, by the way.
Jesus Christ, man!
My Linko is level 55-ish, and I haven't even completed.
Darunia, why?
Oh
and
yeah,
I haven't even completed Legend mode.
Oh yeah, by the way, a bit of a warning for people who like to spam attacks. Do not overdo it with your attack. If the enemy blocks too much, they'll access their own special attack.
Oh god.
Are you talking about captain types or boss types?
Captain.
Got it.
Or I should say boss in this case, in your case anyway.
When I say boss character, I am definitely more talking about someone one of the characters like Darunia or
Yeah, then yeah, definitely the characters.
Darunia's heading to the Boulder Keep, and if he gets in, then he's taking it. So I got I either help Sheik or I let Darunia take the keep because either way he's gonna take it.
I always go for Darunia first because it takes a while to actually respawn. Believe it or not.
Even though he literally just respawned that quickly, when the...
Oh yeah, there's also an added bonus for taking out Darunia if she gets distracted. The Gorons will actually lose their morale if you defeat Darunia before she gets her keep. It's temporary, but still, it buys you some time, basically.
Well, that is a good point though, because I mean, if the big bad Darunia got defeated in battle, then I would definitely imagine that the army would be like, oh no, our Goron brother. Oh, I got Darunia in a stun lock. Oh, Dale, wait till you see this on the playback.
I wish I could, but unfortunately it's gonna be too laggy for me to.
I meant like on a like I'd imagine you're gonna watch the VOD just to see what the hell happened around here.
Well, I kind of wish you just make that as a bit of a highlight, but sure. Why not?
Hey, why not? Actually, why not? I'll do that.
I mean a highlight on YouTube, by the way, not a highlight on Twitch. But I don't really care about Twitch highlights. Sadly.
No, fucking we'll clip it or something. I don't even know. We'll think of something.
You know what? Someone make a whole highlight compilation of these streams. You know, a whole highlight compilation if you can.
Freaking great moments in LP or something.
Great moments in Inferno's channel.
You mean like all the freaking fan art ideas we keep having? Oh, speaking of which, what's gonna be that running gag for this one?
I don't know. maybe Darunia Stunlock. Maybe character Stunlock.
Why you hitting yourself, Darunia, or something? I don't. If only that was the thing. If only that was the case.
I had a pretty good idea of what it can be, but I don't know how the whole stream is gonna end up, like how much we're gonna get done. So I'll tell my idea for the picture at the end when we are done with the stream, guys.
If people are wondering what I'm doing, I'm basically doing the Twilight map, getting all the weapons and costumes out of here.
Ah.
Goodbye,
And
Keep Saboteurs.
And I am battling as the so-called reincarnation one. Inferno knows what I'm talking about because I was telling him audio about it.
Just for kind of.
And by the way, it means believe it reincarnation. I explained to him what the hell is with Tingle.
Yep.
You know how Tingle believes he's the reincarnation of a fairy, except not. He's just an old guy who doesn't know how to let go.
He's an old guy who knows how to draw a map, but still pays ridiculous fine for it.
I personally think this guy is some sort of Santa Claus wannabe.
He's just a weirdo, plain and simple. Oh, and by the way, just to confirm something that Dale did mention last time, my old habits got in the way, so I didn't particularly show it. But you can log on to BMOS.
Yep.
Starting with Legends, and even now you can log on to BMOS. It's just that I played so much of the Wii U version that I wasn't as used to that.
Did you ever try out to getting frozen by a Gibdo and seeing if they can block?
I tried. I've actually held down the block button, but none have ever attacked me after freezing me. In order to see if it's...
Did you at least get into the block position? You know, the block stand.
I can tell you for a fact that if a Ghetto, however they're pronounced, if they freeze you while you're blocking, you will still be frozen.
I meant while you're frozen, not the moment you get frozen. I mean while you're frozen.
Then I do not know.
Totally different phrases there, buddy.
Then I do not know.
I love when kids don't pay attention and they get an F on their report card as a result of it.
I'm already trying to multitask with 4 things.
So I literally destroyed Darunia's lunch, so now he's ticked off.
Yeah, that rock sirloin.
Not just anyone. Premium rock sirloin.
Never mess with a man in his steak.
Oh wait, we got bomb chews. Where are the operators? I
wouldn't go after him too quickly. I actually had the game glitch on me, basically never saying that acting as if the bomb operators even existed.
They spawned. It's just now a matter of getting to them. There you are, you SOB. You better give me that bomb of yours because I want it.
So fun fact, if you actually capture the capture the 2 keys around Darunia's keep, you actually what am I here? You basically get the bomb shoes target those keeps instead of either the 2 side keeps or the 2 boulder keeps.
So So pretty much whichever one you haven't captured at that point.
Yeah, whatever you have captured, yeah. They'll basically target those.
They are mine, you Goron fools. I'll just say Foron ghouls.
By the way, can I mention this game looks absolutely gorgeous in HD? God
Yes.
damn. By the way, how's the frame rate? Is it like
Stable.
Very good.
It's a stable 60.
That's pretty good, actually.
Oh, Bamchu.
By the way, as much as I love Legends, I will say frame rate issues can be a bit of a bitch.
Yep.
Now that's not saying. Now I'm not saying I'm agreeing with people who say, "Oh, the game sucks because frame rate bullshit" or anything like that. No, the frame rate is pretty stable. Wow, I healed at the exact moment thing hit me. I'm not saying that. There's only like a couple points where the frame rate actually dips, and both of them are basically pre-recorded or pre-made cutscenes made for the characters whenever they're doing something. In my case, it's whenever Sheik opens a chest and whenever Volga's victory animation starts.
I love how creative they get with the victory. Some of the counters.
Victory animation for Volga is basically him turning into this dragon while, being surrounded by flames that he mates and breathes.
Okay, so in the midst of all that chaos, something that we've learned now is that Darunia was being a bit Super Saiyan by these big pose, which now implies that something's not going right around here.
Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, those big pose. If you've been paying attention, the big pose are, well, a lot of the monsters are under good old Sia's control. So guess whose influence managed to reach even Ocarina of Time.
So now we just gotta beat some sense into Runia in typical hack and slash style.
Beat the poop out of them. And the lunch.
Okay, like... And now I slice you. And that is that map. Oh, hi, car.
You actually heard that?
I heard it anyway.
I heard it also.
I was wondering which one of you would comment on it.
So yeah, now we've now saved Darunia, and now we've freed Rudo. Okay, Poppin. Wow. Okay, Poppin.
Yeah, they still haven't fixed a few issues. In case you can tell.
Okay, Koei Tecmo, I highly doubt you're watching this, but there's still a few things to fix in like a next optimization patch. Please give thanks. No, in all honesty, just a few things to fix here and there. There's no major, super game-breaking glitches. Just a few graphical hiccups.
Yeah, it's not like Xant's frickin' attack without, where gauge one can go down.
Oh, the infinite?
Yes, the infinite. I believe I mentioned this last stream, too.
Yeah. I still freaking love that Impa can do that. It's just like, I'm gonna kick my sword straight into the scabbard, 10 points.
Oh,
no, that's worth at least 15.
And yeah, that was that sealed weapon was in fact Impa's level 2 weapon, the Bigoron's knife.
So here's a question: how's a small ADB knife going to mow down waves of enemies? That's the trick. It's not a small little knife. Well, it is probably to a big Goron.
And now we got historical entries for both Rudo and Darunia.
By the way, fun fact about the Big Goron's Knife. The Big Goron's Knife in Ocarina of Time is actually an item that is essentially a very weak Big Goron sword in the actual Ocarina of Time game.
It's actually called a Giant's Knife.
Either way.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Either way, the item essentially was a... it would break after 100 uses.
Really? Weapon durability exists in this existed?
Well, it was intentional because the weapon was made by Bigoron's less talented brother.
Medigoron.
So it was more of a... It's very meta. So it was very intentional. So now because we got a Goron armor breastplates from that map, and a surprisingly few number considering the amount of Gorons we utterly destroyed. See that Sheik now can upgrade his repertoire of her repertoire. Okay, gotta remember that Sheik is a female. So sorry to those who don't think so, but it's kind of true. Just saying.
I'm imagining the comments to our last stream saying, "No, Sheik's a guy. Get right, you dummies."
Well, we got nothing like that, but I'm only anticipating the soon-to-be wildfire. Whenever that is, it could be a week from now. It could be hell. It could even be like 2 months from now. I really don't care. It's pretty clear that they want Sheik to be a female, just a really badass female, which I'm fine with.
I like Sheik as a female. I like Sheik. She's awesome.
Besides, making Sheik a female also, or at least helping to imply more that Sheik is a female does make more sense in the grand scheme of things.
It helps explain a lot.
And I'm that guy that likes to see up materials. Anyway, we're not done yet with the Ocarina of Time saga. We gotta head to... Dun dun dun... Not again! And also, since the water temple's actually not terrible here because, well, it's not.
At least you're not doing a whole lot of backtracking.
It's not puzzles. It's just beat up stuff.
Yeah, you're not. You are lowering the water level, but you're not rising it either. You're not rising it, too. And you're not doing massive backtracking, and you don't have a freaking water boss to fight.
Anyway, considering the ensuing cutscenes in this map, every character does make a lot of sense, but I mean, considering the not as spoilery thing that happens at the end of this mission, I'm gonna play as Sheik.
Aw, you're not gonna give Doreen a chance?
Maybe a later.
Ancient water temple was teeming with
how the heck did I not play this one?
So yeah, hiding the Gate of Souls in the water temple was actually the best course of action because who'd want to go down there?
Someone who likes the water.
You know what? It makes sense in a meta. It kind of makes sense in a meta way.
They were greeted by a Zelda, seemingly.
Yeah, and here's something else we learned. Apparently, Zelda is leading the monster forces, which yeah, we all know it's a bunch of BS, but we're just gonna go with that anyway because story reasons.
Story!
Meanwhile, at Lake Hylia.
Meanwhile,
at the... okay. I have not seen 1990s cartoons in a long time.
Okay, so we actually can switch between characters here, and now I'm gonna go get the drop on these guys. Yeah!
Did you play as Sheik and Impa in this one? I forget.
Sheik and Impa.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, I thought you could play as Darun. You can play as Darunia instead.
Well, it would make a lot of sense if you could just play as all three, since they all technically have a role in the whole grand scheme of things. But whatever. They
have a role, but sadly only two of them you can play as.
Actually, speaking of the roles they play as, the hard mode Skulltula in this mission is quite something, actually.
Should I spoil that for anyone who's curious?
What? Well, considering the fact that I'm most likely not going to even attempt to fight the damn thing unless, like, someone's close enough, go ahead. I mean, this game's been out for, like, 4 years.
Alright, so the hard mode Ghost Cthulhu. It is ridiculous, to say the least. While playing, I believe it's Sheik, you have to essentially... hold on, let me pause this. Well, I'm playing Girahim, too. Essentially, the hard mode Ghost Cthulhu, you have to protect Impa. Make sure she does not get into... she does not get below, I believe, 30% of her health, as in danger. And you also... Well... No, wait, I'm thinking of Hyrule Warrior, the original, where you have to do that and, beat up King Dodongo. No. In Legends, you have to protect Ruto. You have to make sure Ruto does not get in danger before King Dodongo makes his appearance later on the stage. Spoiler warning: King Dodongo revives, and he's not himself this time.
The King of Dongo in this mission actually uses the Ocarina of Time design, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it does.
Which is a funny callback, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's fun fact. I've actually fought my first Ocarina of Time King Dodongo in adventure mode. My first in like 4 maps.
It's like we have the design, but we gotta use it somewhere, boss.
Anyway, the idea is essentially you need to beat King Dodongo and make sure Ruto does not get in danger while at this exact same time. Simple as that. The hard mode Ghost Cthulhu appears on the waterfall afterwards. Kind of a nice little reference to Ocarina of Time, as there was a Ghost Cthulhu that appeared there as well.
Is there no hero to save me? She says as I literally rescued her. Wait a minute, Sheik rescuing Ruto. This is meta.
Nobody tell Ruto that it's actually Zelda, because otherwise I think she'd be pretty pissed that Link might be in love with Zelda. At least so Sia claims.
Yeah, so Sia claims, except we all know that's a bunch of BS.
I know. I'm just joking around a little bit.
Hey, I know, and I'm adding to the joke.
Hey, I guess I can get into Ruto as a character.
You mean as a playable character or as a personality?
No, playable character. Because you do actually get to play as Ruto later on. Actually, I think it's after this stage you have to play as Ruto. Now that I think about it.
Let's see. Wait, I just got an item. Another sealed weapon. So we'll see what that is afterwards.
I think that's a Typhoon Harp.
Probably is.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the sealed weapons by order. But anyway.
But regardless of such, so while I go all focus mode trying to do this, let's allow Dale to explain Ruto as a playable character in Hyrule Warriors.
Alright, plain and simple. Ruto, she has short range. May seem crappy at first, but in actuality, she is great with bosses. Like, no, seriously, she will completely destroy boss waypoint gauges in 1 or 2 cycles. That's really all you need. The only thing that sucks about her is that she is not exactly fast, and she has crap range. The only move that I can say for certain that can defeat a whole crowd of enemies is her tidal wave move, which is only unlockable through the bazaar. That's about it.
That has been Dale the Informist with your Hyrule Warriors Daily Trivia.
Yes, indeed. She's kind of like the opposite of Darunia, where Darunia at least has decent enough range and actually has some moves that can, do crowd control. Ruto is plain simple only for bosses. She is a fun character to play as, though. I do like playing as the Zora a lot when it comes to Majora's Mask, and this is no different.
Darunia, you have been rescued. How does it feel?
The hell happened there? I just knocked Gary Hima out of his attack, and he knocked me out of my attack at the same time. What the fuck happened there? Oh right, I have bomb shoes to go kill. Excuse me.
My name is Gary, and I have a magic tongue.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll be getting to Skyward Sword soon. In fact, can we make that as the next stage? Yeah, I'm joking. It's up to you whether you want to play it or not.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If there were like a couple hundred more people here, I would say straw poll. Because that would be quite the straw poll. I'm not gonna lie. But I'll decide afterwards because still got a stage to be here.
Yeah.
It's just like
I will
it's
say,
like, do
I will
I
say
go in
Skyward
the
Sword
order?
from my,
It was like,
Skyward Sword is one of my favorite out of the two, out of the 3, to be honest.
because it's like, do
Well,
I go in the order or do I just say, screw it?
I say screw it, but I'm not you.
Also, god damn it, Ruto, just go. I have you covered.
I have your ass covered.
No, they gave her a dress this time. No.
I'm aware.
That is still one change that I'm just like, that's quite a change to make.
Well, I honestly do find it kind of weird how they added the dress. Not to mention, they also added an Ocarina of Time, the 3DS remake of Ocarina of Time, no less.
Yeah, that's when, like, you know, it started to is when they started to add the like scales making up a dress, which admittedly gave Ruto even more of a breast line. Like, no, I'm being completely serious here, and I'm guessing it just is supposed to make some sort of, like, human fish hybrid anatomy make a bit more sense in the long run, but it just ended up making Ruto get more of a breast line. Which I was like, was that what they were trying to prevent with the freaking original design? But even then, there's still concept art of the original design. So, whatever. It's just a what the hell thing at this point.
Well, she's still a cool character. Like, she's still got her sass.
Okay.
By the way,
yes.
Ruto is goddamn sassy. In case people were wondering.
So right now, in order to truly reveal who the Zelda really is, we gotta use the Lens of Truth, which is for some reason in the Water Temple. Okay, did they just realize how scary it was and just make it also combine with the Shadow Temple? Is that it?
Maybe. I was just finding it kind of odd, having the Lens of Truth in, of all places, the Water Temple. I'm not gonna deny that.
Except
this is after I played Ocarina of Time for the first time too.
Except here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get the Lens of Truth, alright. No, undoubtedly. Except they trapped Ruto in the central room, which was a trap, in which I gotta say, I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty smart plan.
Yeah, separate everyone else and have the weakest member get trapped. Which, by the way, yes, they still have that little princess gets kidnapped trend. Surprise.
Okay, so now here's the thing, though. We gotta search every 4 of these keeps, and I'm pretty sure it's the same ones every time. I just don't remember them as well as I should.
It's the lower keeps, the southern keeps.
It's both the lower ones?
Yes, always the lower ones.
Thank you. Yeah. So, as Dale just said, both of those keeps have, they have floodgates in them, which will lower the water level, which will allow you to progress.
Yes, indeed. And by the way, yes, you are on a time limit, because if Ruto dies, that's game over.
Mm-hmm. You kind of need her here, so don't let her die. So, since one of the floodgates is open, that means that some of the water is drained, but we still need the other one in order to completely open the way to the central hall. So, if we just get on our way to the other keep, we can open the floodgate there.
Yes, indeed. By the way, there's also a bunch of Big Poes and Lizalfos on the way, in case you can tell.
Of course, they're gonna have some enemy captains around us. And of course, there are some assault troopers about to come by, but who cares? They're just assault troopers. And God, I freaking love getting that hit in against the Big Poe in its weak spot.
Who doesn't?
It's just so much fun just seeing them convulse like ah. So now we're gonna protect Darunia also from the assault troopers while we're focused on this floodgate crap. Except since I just opened the floodgates in more ways than one, may I just say.
By the way, my strategy is usually having to command a character over to one of those lower keeps while I deal with the other lower keeps.
Yeah, I'm about to send Impa to protect Darunia from the troops, and now it's just a matter of these goddamn assaults. Wait, actually, wait, the Lizalfos are the assault troops. I found one of them. Now it's just a matter of making sure they don't get too close to Darunia. And meanwhile, she can do whatever her business is, as long as she doesn't freaking screw up the mission.
I love how a couple of nerds are talking and Zero's just frightened in the background.
Yeah, I'm like confused as all forms of hell.
Well, to be fair, Zero hasn't finished the story mode yet for a reason that.
Oh, I am past the point you're in.
What point are you in, then, mate?
Give me a second to leave adventure mode, and I'll be more than glad to tell you. The Shining Beacon.
Time Beacon, you are basically in the epilogue now.
Yep.
Which basically means you were in the final battle with Sia herself. Congratulations.
Thank you. I have a question about one of the maps in adventure mode.
Depends on the map. I don't know them all.
The first adventure map, row 2, column number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Column number 6.
Tell me the actual map itself, not just the, tell me map 4. I don't know these maps by number.
Adventure map, challenge the boss where you have to fight, Dark Beast Ganondorf, a King Dorian, and one of those spider things. Well, one of the required characters you have is Ganondorf as a playable character.
Well, for one thing, they changed that for Legends. You can now play as 3 characters. Anytime.
Yeah, you can play as 3 characters also, but like Ganondorf is one of the required characters. He has to be one of them.
Yes.
So, how do you defeat the Dark Beast?
Dark Beast Ganon. He's basically the final boss of the main adventure mode. I don't think you can even play that map. I don't think you can play that until you've actually beaten the Legend mode itself, or at least that part of Legend mode.
What?
If we're talking like final boss, then
not final boss, more like the Disc 1 final boss.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was more leaning towards, but I should have been better with the description. So, final boss instead of final.
Okay, like when I battle him, I know that you have to destroy each part of his body with a certain weapon, but
yeah.
Like after all of them are destroyed, how do you kill him from there?
You basically use arrows. Anytime his gem lights up, which only happens with 2 attacks, by the way, you basically get a chance to strike back. Kind of like a typical. But his main weakness is arrows, mainly because of the light arrows.
So, how? Okay, so that means I'm probably gonna need Zelda on my team.
Well, I don't mean light arrows as in Zelda's repertoire. I mean light arrows as in the actual arrow item themselves.
The item that the game will give you in order to even fight against him in the first place.
So I don't need the power up.
No, you just need regular arrows.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can have a little fun like I did in OG Hyrule Warriors, in which when I did the final battle again, I just had the anti-boss formula, and holy shit, that was the most fun I've ever had. I was just wailing on the guy, and he was
the anti-boss what?
Anti-boss formula. It's an item you only get once you got a certain number of gold Cthulhus.
Think of it like a certain kind of blessing in Fire Emblem Warriors.
Ah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it basically allows you to do more damage to giant bosses. Downright, almost the exact amount of damage you would do to a character boss.
I see.
It basically allows you to defeat bosses quicker, in other words. Which is cool.
Well, I'm about to do attempt 2 on that map.
Good luck, by the way. You're also finding King Dodongo and Gold.
Oh, King Dodongo and the other one, they fall way too quickly against Linko. I kind of focus way too much on her fight style is the easiest to handle.
Well, she's supposed to be like a secondary main character, so...
I use her more than Link when I'm in adventure.
Huh.
She's the highest level character I have.
Oh boy, hey guys, we've just reached Zelda.
Oh, goody.
In quotation marks.
What? Yeah.
Okay, I forgot we're streaming. I forgot you're the main star of the show. I'm sorry.
Zelda.
So you might notice that Zelda's a little discolored.
Oh, she's seen better days.
Yep.
I wonder what's wrong with her. It couldn't possibly be that she's, not Zelda at all.
Maybe she hasn't gotten enough sunlight lately.
Was she a vampire?
Yeah.
Maybe she got turned into one.
That sounds like a fan fiction.
I'm not writing it. Nope, 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 nope.
So
Zelda's a fan.
no wait, I was gonna make this more bearable though. So wait, Zelda's been chosen to inherit Kiva.
Oh my god! No! that Inferno.
I'm sorry, the context is lost on me.
It's a reference to Kamen Rider.
Ah.
Okay, so a fake Zelda here summoned King Dodongo. So now Darunia's about to run because he's just like, hell no, I ain't having any of that crap. So right now,
Well,
what I should
yeah, Gorons are naturally afraid of Dodongos.
well, at least a big one like that, I would say.
Well, can you blame him? I mean, goddamn, it's King Dodongo. What do you expect? Got kicked.
At least it's not a Vivagia.
But then he has a hammer for that. It's
Oh,
not the
damn, you're right. Damn it, you're right. So you can fight the King Dodongo. I mean, you didn't have to back in the original, but they kind of stress it more here. Only again, more because of the character switch mechanic.
Yes.
So both both Rudo and Darunia were not in good straits right there. And as you can see here, because of the lack of an intro, this is definitely more the Ocarina of Time design.
Pardon the sudden volume. I had to find a Ghost Cthulhu. That's all.
So he gonna open up his mouth anytime soon? Come on, I'm actually trying to fight you here, boyo. Alright, and now it is time to make you hurt.
So yes, did I mention about that boss RNG?
It's there and it's terrible, I hate it.
Well, RNG. You can't really say anything much about it.
Unfortunately, like, again, Dale's got the point there. Oh, and there's commander enemies around it, so they kind of break your combo. You're a bit too trigger happy, like I was there.
Yep. Which character are you playing as currently? I'm not paying attention.
I have Impa handling the King Dodongo while she is keeping fake Zelda busy.
Do you have the kunai knife rain yet?
As Sheik? Like, is that like a Sheik or something?
No, Impa.
Which combo number is that?
It's right before the slide. You know, when she does the slide.
It'd be better to have a number, because that's how I usually recognize combos.
See, that is what? What's the X? Y, X, I believe? Well, for me anyway. Light attack, strong attack, I think it is.
Combo 3, combo. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna keep beating up a dinosaur.
You'll
You
get it.
go do that.
But the kunai knife rain really does a number on the boss thing.
Giant bosses.
I mean they're weak point gauges, I should say.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, usually whenever that's really only the kind of thing. It's like if you have a combo for giant bosses, you only have it just to get their weak point smash.
It's also useful for minor enemies as well, but yeah.
It's still not going to be enough. About one more should do it. Also, for Legends of Definitive Edition, you have to unlock Linkle's Pegasus Bootsuit Adventure Mode, right?
Yes.
Again, because in Wii U they just gave you the freaking weapon, so just want to make sure. Because I'm trying to remember what the weak point smash is for the Pegasus boots. Like she does like a freaking rider kick or something like that.
She basically walks up onto the enemy or the boss. Well, no, she. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Oh, it's been a long time. I know for a fact she does a dive kick. That much I know. She does a dive.
So that's most likely well, we double rider kick because, well, again, Zero and I have fans of Kamen Rider.
Yep.
Well, I just call that dive kick. Cause...
Oh, come on. All three bosses are up against me at once.
Well, Dale, whatever you want to call it, whatever helps you remember it. That's like teach their own.
I'm guessing you're having a little trouble there, Mr. Zero.
Every boss is trying to come and attack me at once.
Welcome to Hyrule
Yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. If you waste too much time, the bosses will just come out of you. And by the way, if you're going for A ranks, guess what?
I don't care about the A-Wings. I just want
Wait,
to catch a fire fairy.
But wait, let Dale explain because now I'm curious.
If those bosses get it basically all together, they can wail on you, and you will just you'll notice your health drop.
Oh,
Like,
so the
drop-
damage,
drop
so you'll
fast enough.
immediately lose your damage requirement.
Yes, you will immediately lose your damage requirement, and that sucks. It really sucks.
I think wait. Am I doing this? Am I doing this? Zero, are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Oh my god. How do I keep doing that?
What'd you do?
I got fake Zelda and I got another stun lock.
Well, welcome. I knew it was, I called it, didn't I?
She could
Okay.
she could attack so quickly.
Why is it as Sheik? Why is it that Sheik is so good compared to others?
Because of the rate of, again, she attacks really freaking quickly.
You know what? I'm gonna ask my true a question about something right after we after this cutscene, this long cutscene is over, because yeah.
Oh, OMG, Sheik was Zelda the whole time. That is such a plot twist. No, it wasn't.
Okay, now that for people who probably didn't know that, why is it that Sheik is more useful than Zelda?
Playstyle.
Yeah, playstyle.
No, I literally mean that in the adventure map I'm doing, while Link and Ganondorf are fighting or trying to fight all three bosses at once, Zelda is staying far away from everyone else, doing nothing, despite the fact I gave her
her!
I did! I command her to attack!
Guys,
She's just standing in a corner.
Guys, you act like the AI is actually smart.
It's smarter
It's gonna be
than...
good.
Do you see?
It's in...
Zero?
It's smarter than in Fire
Zero.
Emblem Warriors.
Hell no, it ain't. Fire Emblem Warriors, the LA AI actually at least captures keeps. Here? Hell no, they don't. Wait, speaking of Linkle, since I just did Lake Hylia, that means we have another Linkle map.
Dead.
Yeah, I told you. This is actually that's actually the stage you get to play as Rudo. Well.
Well, no, I'm stuck as Linkle here, but no, Rudo is, well, obviously they want you to come back and play it in free mode in order to get the, heart container. Unless they have a switchable character here. Like,
Yes, it is Rudo.
And just making sure, again, because after the whole, like, lock character thing, I'm just like, which one's which? But we're not doing that now. Instead, we're gonna go to another era of time.
Let me go ahead and spoil things. You only get to play as two playable characters. You can only unlock through adventure mode while playing through Linkle's Tale. Those characters being Rudo and Twilight Midna.
So, since Dale suggested it, I'm like, why not? We're going into the era of Skyward Sword.
Fuck yeah!
Alright, and since Link has cool weapons, I happen to get lucky enough to get a Knight Sword with an EXP booster.
Yes, which means you're gonna get levels faster.
Thank goodness. Meanwhile, in the land of the sky...
Portals appearing in an era of
So everything kind of turned to shit last time Link was here.
in the clouds.
Okay, other things aside, I'm gonna say something about the map contained within the game itself, and that is... This music is amazing.
Yes, music is actually pretty awesome.
The mix of Skyloft and, what is it, a Ballad of the Goddess?
Yes, I believe so.
It's just like, it's amazing.
Ballad of Goddess is definitely one of my favorite tracks out of Skyward Sword. I will definitely say that. It is my fave.
So, yes, so, like, half of Skyloft got burnt, so either that or just some islands may have crashed into it. Whatever the point is...
Islands crashed.
Okay, islands crashed. Okay, so now we, as Link, are leading our forces against a might of bokoblins across Skyloft, and now we must...
Yeah, and also
must
the stage
save the people.
Also, this stage introduces possibly the second most annoying enemy type in the game, Moblins.
Easily dodgeable, but they got beefy health bars.
Yep, they have a ton. Yep, they have a ton of health.
Just like the game they're from.
Well, they are supposed to be tough enemies, so.
Undoubtedly, considering like the giant shields and the freaking beer bellies.
You know what? They actually remind me of a more monstrous Majin Buu.
Oh God, you're right. Want some candy? I want candy.
You joke, but I can actually imagine them wanting some candy.
Well, no, because the Moblins are so fat, they probably would do that. They'd probably see Link as a white chocolate bar.
Why not the golden chocolate bar from Willy Wonka?
That's the golden ticket.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know how I did it, but by pure luck, I defeated all 3 super bosses with 2 minutes 38 seconds left.
Okay, so the Moblins are weak to bombs whenever that happens.
Yep.
Just to note. Again, for those who have played the Wii U version, there was no such prompt. So, what the heck?
Ooh, I got the B rank reward.
Yay, B rank! It's the best you're gonna get, buddy.
It's better than what I thought. I honestly thought I was gonna get the C rank.
Also, a way to easily cheat out enemies is to use Link's combo 2, which shoots a sword beam no matter how much health you have.
So wait, now Link's sword is basically a modified lightsaber.
No, it literally just shoots a light beam.
But we can agree that Ganondorf's weapon is a lightsaber, right?
It seems Zero just loves lightsabers.
Okay, his swords glow.
You know what, screw it. Okay, you know what? Now we got the fan art idea. Now we need some of the Zelda cast as freaking Star Wars characters.
Nope.
But, hey, you had to bring up lightsabers.
True. I already have a design idea for this.
Also, hi-fi.
Speaking of Fi, I'm actually find her.
I feel her name is Fee.
But this game canonically pronounces it Fi.
Yes.
Fee, Fi, I don't care at this point.
You kind of have to, since Nintendo already confirmed it. They had to approve it.
I don't play as all either way.
Well, you're gonna have to for some of the adventure mode missions.
Exactly.
I know.
Which is a very rude awakening when you really don't like a character. It's just like, tough it up, you gotta get used to him.
Once I get the Fire Fairy, if I hopefully do, I'm gonna go to do the Ganondorf's Fury. Right, that's the map where you can grind for rubies.
At least since they patched out the ruby glitch, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there, farm for rupees, and get Fee as high as I can, whatever. This way she can have an easier time with the missions that I have to use her on.
Chris, you know what this whole thing's gonna remind me of now? To those who play Jack 3, freaking Count Viger. Among those who play Jack 3, they'll know it's just like, excuse me, Count Belga, it's Viger.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's get into Fi now that you've introduced her.
Well, but first, before you get into Fi, we gotta get into another one of Skyward Sword's absolute most memorable characters. How about Levias and the pumpkin soup?
Oh yes, Elias. Hope you guys like pumpkin soup.
Anyway, let's open up the Encyclopedia of Dale.
Alright, so Fi, she has possibly one of my more favorite playstyles of this game. And yes, each character is based on a certain playstyle. If you don't like that playstyle, too bad, you're gonna have to play as them anyway. Fi, she likes moving around. Like literally, she moves around a lot. She's a very mobile character. Her attack overall is spectacular, but her speed makes up for it. She's not really good with bosses, but she's good with crowd control. That's basically the best you got with her is crowd control at best. Her last combo is definitely good with bosses, as in chipping away at their, weak point gauges, but otherwise, I wouldn't necessarily use her for bosses. But for crowd control, seriously, you can rack up 1200 with her in not too long, actually. I mean, but still.
So, what about that one adventure mode map where you have to fight the Inferno? What was it? What was it? We were talking about it earlier.
Like 3 imprisoned.
Yes, that. The adventure mode map where you are forced to use Phi to fight the.
You're not gonna get over that.
Going in the adventure mode map where you have to use Phi to beat the 3 imprisoned. Do they
The Imprison isn't already annoying boss as is, but I don't think that's Phi's fault.
Again, actually, like I mentioned earlier, the imprisoned is an annoying fight no matter who you're playing as.
I defeat the imprisoned as Link, Sheik, all this in 4 minutes without taking damage.
Well, that's because like in Legends they nerfed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but how did that?
Okay, here's an example of how annoying the Imprisoned boss fight was back in the day. The Imprisoned boss fight, you could not get past half of its waypoint gauge. It would immediately get up. The game was programmed to make it so you could not get past its waypoint gauge.
Wow.
It was annoying.
In Legends, you can now do that in embed, and they also have that quick little animation whenever you be up, when you do a waypoint smash. Not the cool animation, just the very brief one.
Hey guys, I found the heart container.
Which animation? There's 2. I personally like the one.
It's basically the animation they use whenever they summon a great fairy, or when you use a fairy to destroy a barrier.
I don't know which one you're talking about. I know one of the animations has whatever character you're using. If it's someone that uses a sword or a bladed weapon, like Link, Zelda, Lana with her secondary weapon, how it shows you how it shows them jumping in the air, stabbing the.
It's not those animations. They couldn't program them in Legend because of limitations and all that.
Ah.
They had to do a very quick animation, which essentially is just them using some sort of blast.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's hard to explain, and it's really hard to explain because you had to actually see it to believe it.
Personally, I think the battle with you have to use Phi. I said it correctly that time, right?
Yes.
The battle where you use Phi to fight 3 in prison, I think it would be much easier if it wasn't for the fact that they make you fight them inside of a keep.
I will say that mission's annoying, but it's not really that bad. Trust me on that. The main obstacles is definitely the 2 little imprisoned, and then.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, take them out. The big imprisoned. He walks slow. Most of the time, you have to wait for him to use a little lightning attack, which he will do if you decide to wait at one corner apart from where he is.
That explains why it took me 15 attempts to do the one where you have to fight using Ganondorf to fight 3 imprisoned.
Oh, did you die to the imprisons? Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
Yes, 15. It took me 15 attempts at that adventure mode map to win. In my defense, Ganondorf at that time was level 5, and the mission said
do not do adventure mode.
That's why you do the story mode first.
Exactly.
Like, I don't care if you want to make your characters overpowered. You can do that at some other point.
Nah, I just like watching my characters beat up everyone that is supposed to be the same level as them.
That's kind of what you get now.
Oh, no kidding. I know for a fact that at this point, Linko can probably clear off a map within 5 minutes, not even.
Well, that's because you kind of over-leveled her for her own story.
Yeah.
I take my time to at least enjoy the story first, then than do militant.
I mean, granted, let's also be a bit more fair here in terms of one other perspective, in that we're more talking about normal mode. Like, if it were hard mode, then that's definitely a bit more of a difference. Or hell, how about hero mode? Like, after you freaking beat the game.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm doing this training for a reason. I'm planning on doing normal mode, and then I'm gonna go into hard after I've done all the maps in normal mode.
Normal mode is not really all that tough. I mean,
it's not supposed to be. It's normal mode. It's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like, you know, cream everything extremely easily, but at the same time, it's not supposed to be like kick you in the nuts hard.
Hell, if you want hard, there's actually one mission I've yet to do that's supposedly very hard according to a guide, where it's basically Linkle's mission with Rudo and Darunia. In which the hard mode is essentially you have to make sure the ally base and Darunia are not in danger by the time you reach Darunia.
Oh.
By the way, Inferno and I were talking about this later, but Garuna is comparable to Orochimaru's cousin, being Orochimaru. Girion can be
Garihim.
Garihim?
Garihim.
Girion.
You keep...
Its spelling is weird.
Yeah, but that's why you're listening to the narrator in between the missions, because it's just like, okay, Nintendo, give us our official pronunciations. Garihim.
Girion.
Hey, at least we have official pronunciations.
Anyway.
But yeah, but no, I already established that, like, you know, ages ago when I actually first played Skyward Sword. Like, the first cutscene you see the guy, I'm just thinking to myself, Orochimaru's Orochimaru's cousin, because like, and that's mostly because of the tongue. Like, it's not the fact that they have both like extremely pale skin or
flamboyant personality.
Flamboyant personalities. Well, okay, although that's definitely an extremely deciding factor. But like,
I said the pale skin is the deciding factor. The only thing that makes
the pale skin is one thing, but again, like the flamboyant personality is definitely a huge factor. But that tongue, bro, that freaking tongue.
Yeah,
you know what being more insane if Girahim was secretly inhabiting a human body, kind of similar to how Orochimaru was inhabiting a different body himself.
Yes, but look on the bright side. Girahim is not Orochimaru in one aspect. And I'm pretty sure everyone that knows Naruto, the series Naruto, can figure it out within 10 seconds.
Yeah, but not everyone has watched it, so we're not going to get into that can of worms up there.
Yep.
I haven't seen Naruto in, like, years, so...
no one blames you, but that's because Naruto took freaking forever to finish.
Shippuden made things...
You know, it's even sadder because I've actually seen a certain someone play Shippuden, the series abridged. Which, by the way, the Shippuden games actually look pretty awesome. By the way, I love the Shippuden games.
Actually, the Ninja Storm games are really like they kind of. Oh shoot! Fi is in danger. What the hell am I doing?
You're getting distracted by us.
Well, that and I was trying to capture the North Rockface Keep because the game's like, capture North Rockface Keep.
Yeah, I probably should pay attention to Fi.
Whatever the hell the bitch is.
One of the things I hate about Fi is the fact that, especially in this mission, it seems like all she knows how to do is put herself into danger.
Well, that's because you need to plan ahead and actually, clear out the path ahead of her. Or otherwise, just, decrease the amount of minions she has to deal with on the way.
See, and that's why I just like using any character that can basically go overkill on multiple enemies at once.
Do you actually have fun with video games, is my question?
Yes.
He does, he just has a very weird way of doing it.
Yep.
Weird, and I'm very discouraged by it.
Anyone who's seen me play video games would understand that my mind likes torturing me in the strangest ways possible with video games.
I'm gonna let you finish at some point, but oh my god, the amount of enemy captains plastered on screen. Like, we got freaking Aerophos, Volga, Aerophos, Dinophos, Lizalphos, freaking Moblins, the list goes on.
Wait until you have the adventure mode map where you have to fight 30 boss captains and all attacks do critical damage.
I do not remember that mission, unfortunately, as it's been a while.
It's not fun. One attack can kill
I
your
don't even
enemies.
remember, I don't even remember adventure mode being all that hard. I mean, I think OG regular adventure mode is harder for obvious reasons.
Well,
In the
there's two completely separate reasons for that, but yeah.
In adventure mode, there's a map where you can basically kill the captains with one hit, but it's vice versa. They can kill you with one hit also.
And watch out, everything. Use arrows, fucker. Seriously, arrows.
I used Linko in that map because
Not those
Not
arrows!
crossbows, regular arrows.
Zero!
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ,
No,
man!
Linko is the best for the missions where you can defeat the capital.
Zero,
For a
zero,
good reason.
zero.
What?
How about actually listen to what Dale's trying to tell you?
Yeah, I know. Use the regular light arrow.
No, the regular bow.
Oh,
Regular bow, as in the fucking sub weapon.
Yeah, I do use that. I do use that.
Zero in love with Linkle confirmed? Question mark?
No. I just listen. Her play strategy reminds me of the play strategy of Robin from the Fire Emblem Warriors because of them both being quick, precise, and multiple hit and multi-target hitters. And therefore, because I used Robin the most in Fire Emblem Warriors, I'm most comfortable using Linko because of the similar play strategy.
I mean, hey, dude, go with what you know, but geez, don't leave a regular character, in the shaft.
Well, you
Don't
can't-
worry,
well,
I
the
use other
game
classes
won't
also.
allow. Well, the game won't allow you because it's like, oh, you love playing as Link, huh? Well, too bad. You're playing as Ruto.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way because I was so used to using Sheik, Lana, and Linko. And then I learned at the mission where I have to use Ganondorf. I hated the first 3 times I had to use him.
Well, congratulations! You probably should practice up as other characters.
Oh, I have been. And Ganondorf quickly became one of my favorites.
Well, practice up harder. You'll soon learn to play it. You'll soon learn to love the characters at least a little bit.
Well, I've learned to like every character except one because I still can't get the play style.
Yeah, I never said you can.
Well, guys, now we have a problem. Volga apparently has gone Super Saiyan. So now, what do we gotta do? Fairy Fountain. After I beat up the Aerophos. And I beat up the Aerophos! Dang it, quiet. Wow, I got quiet. Holy crap. Did Discord derp or something? Hold on.
back.
My internet sucks.
Welcome to the party. mate.
Or more like Discord sucks. Thanks, Discord. Or whatever it was. I don't know what to blame.
Blame Discord, because I think your internet's way better than mine.
I don't know what to blame. Hold on. I don't know what to blame.
Let me put. So what? Did you say anything in the meantime?
Yeah, that we got a Volga went Super Saiyan.
Ah, yes, Volga was Super Saiyan. He hits like a truck. If you think Arena hits like a truck, he hits like an even bigger truck.
So he hits like a 500 reload.
Yeah, no, it's just so I know it is Discord. It is actually Discord being stupid. I thought they freaking fixed their problems. It's like they keep getting worse.
Okay, you know what? I got a better description. He hits like the goddamn moon if it crashes to the earth.
You do know that the super weapon form for the hook involves you dragging the moon down?
Wait. Hold on. I'm checking something out. Okay, wait, so in order to test out see if it's my internet, I usually just load up a common website. Everything's loading up fine, but Discord just now took forever to load up.
Wow.
All systems operational, my ass.
Wait, don't you use the Discord app for the computer?
Yes.
Wow.
That's supposed to be the one you're supposed to use. I mean, browsers. Okay. You know what? Bad Discord aside, I mean, normally Discord, I freaking love you, but sometimes you have really bad tech issues.
This is why I prefer Skype.
Okay. Anyway, back to that. We gotta get to the fairy fountain like now. Because if we don't, then we're doomed. To freaking Super Saiyan Dragon Knight. And I don't think we want to deal with a Super Saiyan Dragon Knight.
Nope.
Also, we're at a bit of a handicap here, if only for one reason. The Orofos have a weakness to an item that we haven't gotten yet.
What item?
The hook shot. And they keep spamming their goddamn attack a lot, which is annoying as hell.
Yeah, I learned something the hard and painful way. That apparently, despite the fact you can do it in any order you want, apparently they want you to do it in such an order that you
They want you to do it in order, plain and simple. Like, no need to overcomplicate it.
So they want you to purposely go back to in free mode to get do the things that you can't do without the hook shot.
So I just had to take a little bathroom break. Sorry about that.
Alrighty then. So now, let us use our magic circle.
So,
look, it's Boobs Mackenzie.
Well, a little known fact about the Aerophos. You can, whenever they're flying, you can bring them back. You can bring them immediately back down using the hook shot.
That's what I actually just brought that up because we did Skyward Sword rather than Twilight Princess first. We don't have the hook shot, which means we're at a bit of a handicap.
Yes,
It also means you have to go back to free mode.
No, we just got to go to the Twilight Princess era after all is said and done in the Skyward Sword era.
No, in one of the Sheiks, in the fourth map for Sheik and Impa, there was a golden sculpture that you need the hook shot in order to get to.
Yes. So you don't even need to go.
Wait, was it the hook shot?
A gold sculpture.
Oh, and in fact, there's actually a heart container you can only get with the hook shot as well. In the field.
I know I could have just ran that distance, but I'm lazy.
I don't blame you.
Also, Volga, it's gonna crush you like a snake.
Don't you mean a lizard?
Levi says crush him like the snake he is.
Anyway, so the one character whose playstyle I cannot just get a hand on is what's the guy's name? The Dark Wizard.
Wizro.
Yeah.
Well,
He
Rizro is
literally-
not particularly one of the best characters in the game, let's just be honest.
I mean,
Oh,
come
it
on.
actually is. Oh, it technically is.
I mean, I can already do Tingle. I can already do the gameplay style for Tingle pretty easily, and for Skull Kid. Yeah, I think Skull Kid is one of the easier characters to use.
Uh-huh.
Granted, not as easy as Sheik and Link.
So may I explain why I think Wizro is the best, quote unquote, best character?
Well, I'm
Sure.
quite frankly a curious guy, so go right ahead.
Alright. Wizro on the surface may not seem like a good character. He's got slow attack animations. He's pretty much a spellcaster in all forms. He has no real melee attack aside from his big fucking hand that comes out of his chest. That's the only real melee attack he has.
Uh-huh.
But here's a trick to him. He is the only character who can successfully, infinitely juggle characters. And I mean it too.
So-
While Agatha is mainly a one-trick pony with her combo 2, which is light attack, strong attack. Wizro can do it pretty much with his entire light attack combo. If you manage to strike your dark spheres with other dark spheres, they will actually explode. And if timed correctly, it will catch characters into a bit of a loop.
Cool.
In addition, one of his attacks can really, and I mean really, slice through boss sweep point gauges in a matter of seconds. Like it goes from full to like a 6 to an 8 full in like a few seconds.
By the way, I would like to state one of Ganondorf's combo 5 is really awesome.
I would imagine.
Are you at like a distance or something, or?
What?
It sounded for like a split second that you were kind of at a distance.
Oh, I moved my microphone away because and I didn't want you guys to hear my sneeze echoing.
Oh.
Okay.
So, Ganondorf's combo 5, how is it that he summons his beast form as pure shadows to do combo 5? That's not a spoiler.
No, just don't question it, just don't question it. The magic. No, wait, literally, magic.
Okay, yeah. The giant spell circle that appears under before he jumps back and summons it kind of proves it is magic.
Magic, ooh.
In any case,
The trip to the bazaar later, and now we gotta go to the... Oh boy, the sealed grounds. Remember the sealed grounds?
Yes, I fought through the sealed ground.
Steel Grounds,
Oh.
fun place.
Oh boy,
Could have been better.
Well, a picnic there if we wanted to.
it's time for the sealed grounds. I'm excited.
A servant of the gods
It could have been better.
join Link, and together
Well, I'll definitely say this: they definitely replicated pretty accurately to the game it's from.
victory,
Yes, they did.
In how many ways are we talking, Dale?
hoping to destroy
A few.
close the gate of souls. Link followed
By the way,
twice in her
Am I the only one who wished that one of the costumes they give Link was his civilian outfit in Skyward Sword?
and that was when
Civilian outfit. Oh, you mean like before he gets the tunic?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to count it, you can count the Knight Trainee tunic.
But that's
But
that's really about it. He's more talking just like a regular old civilian-looking SOB, freaking charging out with a sword and shield.
Yep.
Although, if you want funny with Link, oh, there's one way to do it. Zero should get the postman outfit.
Yeah, my outfit is absolutely ridiculous. It's like, why does this exist?
I honestly, I don't know if Zero has seen the outfit anywhere, but it's gonna be a freaking barrel of laughs for him when he does see it, and just how ridiculous Link looks in it.
Well,
Okay.
he's gonna have to unlock the Twilight map for them. So
Oh, it still looks freaking ridiculous though.
no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's gonna be a little while.
Well, look, Zero has gone through a bunch of history mode maps of Fire Emblem Warriors. I don't think this is anything more to him. At least I don't hope so.
Well, in any case, we can send him a picture of the.
Oh, I'm worried.
I think he just looked it up.
Yeah. I'm never gonna be able to serious anymore.
Yes, of all the things he can wear.
I'm never gonna be able to take Link serious anymore ever again.
Did you ever take Link seriously ever?
I had some respect for him, but now seeing this,
Yeah. What did Koei Tecmo think would happen the moment they saw that?
I feel like this is some sort of punishment that Zelda gave him for slacking off. But problem with that is, I don't think Link is the type of person to slack off.
He isn't. It's just no.
Well,
I know. Wait, I got it. Link
Yes.
lost a bet.
Oh, wait, against who?
Oh, I know, Ganondorf.
You stole my joke. wait. Can we find that? Wait, Dylan. You know what I'm about to reference, right?
Yeah.
The comic. We gotta find the comic now. We gotta show it to
What?
Zero.
Okay. Fuck.
Wait. No, Zero. You'll see. Just you gotta see this fight.
Oh,
Ganondorf.
Just wait till you see.
Postman. Comment. Been a while.
Just hold tight, Zero. This is gonna be hilarious. Also, how many of you guys are in danger? I can't help all of you at once. I'm trying to capture a keep.
So I just looked up alternate outfits for every character,
Yeah.
and I would like to ask: am I seeing things, or is it really a fact that Link's cloak comes in pink, which ruins the whole Hero of Legend theme?
Wait, what are you talking about? I'm sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm
One
sorry.
of Linkle's alternate costumes.
The Koholint outfit for Evil Eagle Recolor. Is that truly one of her outfits?
A, I have not necessarily went through that map yet, so I don't really know. And B, I haven't really played. Like a lot of these costumes are based off of, characters from the actual Legend of Zelda. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, I cannot find the full comic. God damn it!
Wait, seriously?
No, I can't. Like I have it in 2 parts, but I don't think I can link them very well.
It's like, I think it is like in 2 parts, though. Like, it's not a whole comic, but it's like 2 separate pictures as one comic.
Alright, this is probably the best I can do right now.
God damn, just as I send Link to take care of the gatekeeper, there's a chest that has his name on it.
I'd say ignore the chest and wait until you have better opportunity for it.
Well, I'm playing as Fi right now, so I could just send Link to get the chest and then let Fi take care of the gatekeeper.
Okay. By the way, Gatekeeper, completely optional. You don't necessarily have to deal with them.
Really?
Well, but the objective, though, says take care of the gatekeeper.
Well, go ahead if you want to. I mean, I'm telling you, it's optional.
If it's only optional, then
Then why is the game stressing the importance of it through the objectives?
Yeah.
I might be thinking of OG. I might be thinking of OG because I know for a fact if you wait a little while, the Highland captains just turn traitors anyway.
Oh, I hated that.
Yeah, yeah, it's... okay, wait, speaking of which, Dale, can you confirm whether or not the the captain of the turncoats is RNG based.
It is not RNG based. They are always in one of two possible keeps.
Okay.
It's either going to be the ally base, and if it's not the ally base, then it's something. Then it's different. Okay, this is probably the best I'm going to give you. Alright, this is the best I could do. Forgive me if this seems malicious, but there you
Uh,
go. I love this comic so much. It's so good. By the way, there is a little bit of context to this, believe it or not.
can someone explain to me the context is? Link looks like he's scarred for life.
Okay. The context is, a streamer by the name of Vinny from Vinesaw. I don't know if you know him. He basically was playing Twilight Princess. He got so annoyed of seeing the postman pop up every single time he got done with a dungeon that he called the postman Ganondorf.
Ah.
Oh, Mr. Link.
It was basically one of the best slip-ups I've ever seen ever.
Ow.
So, Dale, I have a question for you. And I'm asking because of totally logic reasons. If you had to state what element Navi and Taro would be if they were playable characters / fairies, what element would they be?
Here we go.
Oh boy, that is an interesting question. That is a $1 million question, in fact.
Because the reason I'm asking is because that once I know what element they would be if they were playable counters, once I get a fairy of that element, I'm thinking of naming it after one of them, depending what the element is.
Well, I base it on color, basically. Like, Navi is blue, so she'd probably be the water element.
Ah.
Tattle is yellow, so she'd be the light element. And, well, then there's Tail, who is a boy, and he basically, by definition of the OG Hyrule Warriors, I don't know if they return the Dark Fairies as they are in Definitive Edition. The Dark Fairies in OG were basically purple fairies.
So, Tail would be a dark fairy?
Yes, by definition of the OG Star Wars. Because the Dark Fairies look a lot different than they do in Legends, and I don't know if the fairies were Dark Fairies were changed once again in the Definitive Edition, because, I never played the Definitive Edition, blah, 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 blah.
How do they look in Legends?
In Legends, they just look like a standard fairy, just with a purple aura. In OG, they were a black fairy with a purple aura.
You mean in their sprite form when you first picked them up?
Not necessarily in sprite form. I mean, in the actual adventure mode when you actually pick up a fairy for the barriers.
They appear as like a purplish color.
I'll have to eventually see. If someone could send me a screenshot of what they look like, that'd be nice.
Now it's time to find the captain of the turncoats.
Well, eventually, once I have to get to find another one, I will do that. Right now, my Switch needs to charge a little.
I'm saying in adventure mode, not really companion fairies, just in general fairy. Fairy. Yes. The very fair fairy.
Timmy Turner.
By the way, I read this in on a Reddit page, but people suggested to focus on one fairy to raise and raise that fairy to the highest level before working on a different fairy.
You can. I mean, you can do. There is a bit of a benefit to working on multiple fairies. For one thing, variety.
Yeah.
And variety is the spice of life, after all.
Yes, indeed. By the way, while I'm dicking around with a bunch of turncoat soldiers, I have manhandler stocks to deal with.
Manhandlanda?
Yes.
Speaking of the turncoats, I still gotta deal with finding their damn captain.
The captain will always be in either the allied base or the keep just directly left of them.
Oh, okay.
It's either one of those, and I think it's actually based entirely on where you walk during that time as well.
Fi discovered in the alley. Wow, Fi did something useful.
Hey, try it sometimes is useful for being the debate.
But it's AI, so but it was the AI who did it, and I'm just like, wait a minute. The AI did something useful
well, they still
See?
in Hyrule Warriors.
The AI is slightly smart. It can use more improvements, but
Fire Emblem Warriors still has better AI though.
Only sometimes.
You can't convince me that Hyrule Warriors has better AI because it just doesn't.
Yeah, if you want to, I mean, technically, Fi is an AI regardless of or not.
Because again, I can command someone in Fire Emblem Warriors, and if I actually commanded them correctly, they could capture a keep on their own. Not in this game.
None of the Ultra class, none of the Ultras can properly capture a keep in Warriors. In Fire Emblem Warriors. That just proves how bad the AI is.
Well, Zero, your game was just bad then, since I had plenty of keeps to capture my own.
Oh look, it's Orochimaru's cousin.
And I love the fact that they reference his dance from the ending of Skyward Sword in this Gate of Souls cutscene.
Yeah, it's kind of a neat little touch, you gotta admit.
His weird little dancing, all respect I had for him is gone because of that.
Well, no, in fact, if anything, I have more respect. If only Girahim should have been... He should have been the actual villain of the game. Not Akuma. Since Demise looks like Akuma, I call him Akuma. Also,
and here is everyone's favorite nightmare.
Also, guess who's appeared, guys? It's everyone's favorite boss.
I call it favorite nightmare.
Yeah.
Why? Because you would want this as your nightmare or something?
Because Fi can do nothing against three of them.
Well, right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and, well, again, like the whole gang up feature that this game has now, I'm hoping to use it to my advantage here.
The gang up feature. The only reason why I was able to succeed in that map little earlier, where I had to fight the Dark Beast Ganondorf, the Spider thing, and King Darunda.
King Darunda. You mean Dodongo?
Yeah.
King Dadunga!
Sorry?
Listen, I don't pay attention to how the names are spelled or pronounced because I'm more concerned with beating up the enemy and not getting my ass handed to me.
King Dadunga! King Dadunga!
And for Inferno, I'm gonna haunt your nightmares if you don't stop with that.
Okay, you may be able to get his weak point smash in one cycle, but oh my god, he does not take... He can take punishment.
Oh yeah, he does take a lot. He does take a lot to take down, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, like my god, which means I've got to go to the West Cannon Keep now and fire up everyone's favorite.
The Grucinator!
Really,
That's it. Again, that's a reference to the... Yeah, that's actually the device that was used in Skyward Sword, because... Starting with the, what was it? Like, the third in-person fight? It was like the third in-person fight where he finally grew his, wings? Like, his wing things?
No, he can use the Grucinator when he has his arms.
Wait, that thing can grow arms?
Wait, why can't I use the... Wait, we must...
Now you
okay,
can.
wait, now I can use the Grucinator.
Yeah, they have to, they have to make you wait until the text catches up.
So... Too bad. The imprisoned fall.
So
By
wait,
the way, a bit of a nuisance. While it's not really noticeable, if you wait too long to bring down the imprison, he does start recovering his health.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I would like to ask. That thing can grow arms.
Skyward Sword on.
Yeah, again, like, okay, the point is simple. The sealing it away in Skyward Sword did jack all at the grand scheme of things, because every time you sealed it away, it just kept escaping faster and faster. Which was kind of annoying, really, like, especially when when you did that goddamn quest getting the Sacred Flames, and then, like, oh boy, I'm about to do it, and then all of a sudden, Prison Escapes game.
Yep. It doesn't even help that you have to fight them one after another.
Like, I don't think anyone likes the Imprison, let's be honest. Like, it's...
Imprison is kind of an interesting boss on paper, but not necessarily in execution.
So I wasn't exactly wrong when I said it's everyone's favorite nightmare, because I'm looking up more information about it, and it literally states that it haunts Link's dreams in the opening of the game.
Yeah, which is very true.
I mean,
So
that's kind of been a running theme for a while. You know, Link having nightmares of an coming.
Yeah, it does happen in some of the more, like, you know, popular Zelda games for whatever reason it may be.
Well, it does help because it makes Link a little more wary of, coming cataclysm caused by, you know who.
Lord Voldybutt?
God damn, we don't say that. We don't say that name.
Say what? Lord Voldybutt.
They're saying it.
Holy cow! It grows gorilla-like arms.
I'm honestly hoping there are people who get that reference, because that's a funny joke.
Yep, I've got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I used to watch Billy Mandy. I know what the joke is.
I love the Lord Moldy Butt joke. Oh, come on!
You said the name.
We should really make the windows Lord Moldy Butt proof.
you keep walking into it. Oh my god.
We should probably stop saying his name now.
Yeah, probably should.
Yes.
We need these windows.
Why?
Well, I need my vases. Screw the windows. I'll sacrifice the windows if it means I keep my vases.
They slapped his face on every vase. A little Hercules reference for those who haven't seen that.
I have not watched Hercules in years.
Well, now we
Neither
know
have
that.
I.
Also have a bit of a crippling headache now. Jesus Christ.
Why? Because of you know who?
Lord Moldy Butt.
No,
I just have a very bad headache. I've had one all day.
I'm
this one.
surprised you've lasted this long then with a headache, because I just feel like
I live with one.
Oh, I get it.
Yep.
A little in joke between Zero and I.
I probably wouldn't get it anyway.
That's why it's an in joke.
Yep.
So, Fi, I'm gonna send you to handle that while Link can. Let's see. What can Link do?
I guess he got rid of the good old imprisoned.
Well, the imprison's already gone, so it's now.
Oh, you get it?
Now it's just a matter of well, first there's a side mission because we gotta go after Girahim. Problem is, Girahim sent assault troops. Now we gotta take care of the assault troops.
Yeah, by the way, if you leave the assault troops alone for too long, yeah, you can imagine that Allied base is going down.
Yep. I almost lost the ally base because I did not pay attention to them because I went to do something totally different.
While
the
me, on the other hand, I'm going after the assault troops now because I see one heading towards the allied base and I'm like, hell no.
Only good news is that the AI proved to be useful with Fi because it automatically had her take care of them on her own. So yeah, she's used 4 times.
Okay, Inferno. Here's a question:
Yes.
which form of Sia do you like better? With the helmet, without the helmet, or excuse me, with the mask, without the mask, or without the helmet entirely?
No mask, definitely. Because, and you know what's great? Actually, just like without the helmet and mask, because I like it to hair.
Yeah, I like her hair. She's awesome. She's pretty awesome without the helmet.
I have to agree also. When I first saw her wearing the helmet and mask, I thought she was like some old ancient being. But then
No old ancient being has that.
you never know.
What is she for? Like, what is she, like a freaking succubus?
She could.
No.
She's a witch. She can do magic.
Well, nobody really stated that she may be young. She may in fact be older than she looks.
Well, again, she is the evil half of the sorceress of time, so in a way, she is.
She's as. You can say she's as old as time herself. I'm sorry, I had to do that.
I'm coming to your house to punish you.
You don't
I'll
need
call it a
to.
plus.
You don't need to do that. Inferno is gonna do that anyway next time we hang out.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I guess I should probably explain. Should I go ahead and explain 5 for a moment? Because I feel like I've been neglecting that.
And speaking of ancient swords, there is 25, but then there's also Girahim that just entered the fight with him.
Oh yeah, it's Gary Heem. I think I'll save explanation for him later until you've unlocked a certain.
The Ganondorf tale does allow you to play as both Girahim and Zan, so let's probably save it till then.
Wait. Girahim's leotard is white?
Yes.
I thought it was black as night.
Anyway, Dale, actually, might as well explain Vi because I've been playing as her this whole time. And
Well, I did explain her a little bit, but I never explained her strong attack.
Oh, where she powers up the meter?
Yes.
What does that do particularly anyway? Because I just do it because I feel like it works.
Does absolute crap. The idea behind it supposedly makes it so you can do combos easier or some shit like that. Like it increases her attack, but it's really unnoticeable.
So the portal that the gate of souls, you'd think that because of the way it looks like a black hole with a spitting vortex, I'm surprised they didn't make an effect where it looks like it's constantly sucking you in and instead saved it for this.
And with that, we have sealed the Gate of Souls again.
Yep.
Again.
Now we only got 2 more Gate of Souls.
Yep.
Well, actually, one more.
Well, 2 more counting, the one that Tia has.
All right.
Yeah, the one that she started with, the one that started this whole mess to begin with.
I mean in the timelines. Anyway, the sealed weapon we got was Link's White Sword, the level 2 weapon.
Yep, reference to the original Legend of Zelda, by the way.
And I actually got a gold material from the Imprisoned.
What is it?
That is rare.
Yeah, the Imprisoned's Pillar. Oh my god, I hate gold materials so much.
Why?
Because they're all RNG based. Again, also think of it like Fire Emblem Warriors, with these rare drops.
Oh, then that means there must be a skill that raises the chance of dropping it.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, one of the what are the blessings called in this again? Like you go to the apothecary, right? Is it the apothecary?
Yes. Yep. The apothecary. I don't think you have it right away. If you do, I shut my mouth. But basically, there is a thing called Material Master, which allows you to get silver and gold materials from defeated enemies much easier.
Actually, yeah, it is the apothecary. Instead of blessings, they're mixtures.
Yes.
The only mixtures I've ever used so far were the ones to increase the number of slots a weapon has, or the number of stars the weapon has.
Those are nice.
And
I got a 2-star, 6-slotted weapon that deals 195 damage for Linkle by using Link on a stage in adventure mode. Then at the same time, I got that deals 210 damage and had 4 slots, one of which was EXP plus, and another and 2 others which was Star plus and
May I
Material
continue?
plus.
By the way, I was explaining something.
Yes, you could.
Thank Jesus Christ, man. I was
I
explaining.
didn't even follow any of that too.
I was explaining much like Anna's Mementos and Fire Emblem Warriors. The Gold Skulltulas will increase the effects of the apothecary and the mixtures that you can get at the apothecary.
Yes, indeed. The more Ghost Catulas, the better.
So go after them, much like we would with Anna's Mementos.
Yes.
And
Those were a nightmare.
And since they're more sound-based rather than map-based, have a guide, just so that way you don't miss them. Especially those hard mode ones, because some of the requirements just get a bit ridiculous.
I'm following a walkthrough I found on a website for the Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors Legend Edition.
Yay.
The only guide I have is the one that and it lets me know how to actually get them, not necessarily where they are in terms of location.
There's pictures that actually show you exactly what area you can find them in.
And we have the host. Thank you for the host. And speaking of hosts, we gotta host a new era. The Land of Twilight, and we only have our anime magical girl with us, so...
Speaking of anime magical girl, I'm playing as Lana, as you say that.
That's what we gotta go here. Now, the game recommends the spear weapon because it's a water elemental weapon, but I prefer the Book of Sorcery.
I recommend getting at least a little bit of practice in, because I did give you some recommendations for the...
I will, but for right now, I just rather the Book of Sorcery, especially since this one has a rupee boost.
So, can someone explain the logic of the fact that the Book of Seals is an electric-based item, equipment, weapon, but yet the combo summons these giant pillars, was either glass or ice.
They're electric elemental based.
I don't see how her summoning or electric.
You are questioning this a bit too much, Zero.
Well, if you're gonna give elements to weapons, at least make sure that the attacks make sense.
Well, yeah, whenever you see Lana casting a spell, it's electric elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Well, I have a point. Like, just look at all of her attacks. They're electric elemental. Like if Lana were a Pokemon, she'd be a Pikachu.
Yep.
I haven't used the Book of Sealings ever since I got
Sorcery.
Seal.
Book of Sorcery. Book of Seal sounds like it's a freaking level Super Dupe plus Ultra extended weapon.
Well, it kind of is.
Yeah, Inferno. It is one of her upgrade weapons is literally called the Book of Sealing.
There you go.
Well, then there you go. Also, hi Zero. Like, friend notification up on the top of the screen. Did your Switch charge up? Did your Switch charge up enough?
Yep, it's now up to.
Wait, or are you playing it while it's plugged in?
No.
Okay.
Wait. In a matter of an hour and a half, it went from 15 to 100%.
Are you serious? Did it really charge up that fast?
Yeah. Remember how I gave you a USB charger so that you can play your Switch without it charging in the dock?
Oh, you have like another one of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have one of those. It's connected into an a 3.0 gigavolt adapter, and it's plugged into the wall. So it's pretty good. It's a pretty fast charging.
Gotcha. So now we just rescued. A death machine. I mean Agatha.
So, who here expected Agatha to be a playable character in our Warriors?
Who expected some of the playable characters at all to be playable in this game? Let's be honest here.
I'm kind of happy that Skull Kid is a playable character.
And actually, I think it was with this game that for a good while, Link was the only confirmed male playable character. Like the rest, like a lot of the rest of them were female until Darunia was like introduced as a playable character.
Who?
Darunia.
Ah.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just like how many female characters are there in this game? Like, holy crap! Like Zelda
there are quite a ton actually.
Yeah, like I mean, Zelda's to be expected. I mean, it's a freaking spin-off of her own goddamn series. Original the character, Rudo makes sense, but like then you go to more weird ones like Agatha. Like Agatha? Like what? You gave her golden bugs in Twilight Princess. She's creepy about the bugs. And
yeah, she is kind of creepy. And like, if you don't give her a bug, she may as well just say she's gonna murder you in your sleep.
Or, well, actually, no. Here's a better example: is the fact that if you have a golden bug in inventory, you go into her house and you just leave. She's like, "I know you have bugs."
Yeah.
So basically, she's a creepy stalker.
Well, she just really likes bugs. Like, Agatha would be an amazing entomologist if she were a real life person.
I kind of question what she would be like if she was an adult. Like, in case you're wondering, Agatha is no more older than Toon Link, if anything.
And yet she knows a lot about bugs. Like, a lot about bugs. Even the point where she uses the word genus. And I'm just like, oh wow, getting fancy up in here.
Uh-huh.
Also, she can attack using spectral bugs with her parasol.
Yeah.
Cool.
Her parasol. Again, that's why I say she's a death machine.
She is a pretty cool. She's a pretty cool character in concept. Not gonna lie, she is one of my favorite characters.
Okay, so I have to do I'm doing an adventure map where I have. Who should I use? Ganondorf, Girahim, or Skull Kid?
Play whoever you want. I don't care.
Inferno, tell me a character to play as.
Ganondorf.
I hate you sometimes.
His weapon is freaking awesome.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to learn how to keep summoning that spectral phantom of his.
You get used to that combo after a while. There's like, when it comes to Ganondorf, there's like really one combo that's actually terrible, and it's one where he makes a bunch of slashes in the air. And the only reason why it sucks is because the range is garbage.
Yeah, I know. I hate that one.
I sometimes forget it when I'm trying to get the other combo after it.
Is that the Spirit Bomb or is that the
Spirit
one?
Bomb?
Okay.
God damn it, Twilight Midna, stop getting in danger.
Wait, what were you talking about with the Spirit Bomb-like attack?
How Dale keeps getting a bad combo when he tries to do the Spirit Bomb.
And the Spirit Bomb attack has been God damn! What is with everyone? I like base. I'm getting attacked. Like Dark Knights of all things.
I'm trying to trigger his Spectral Phantom. I tried 3 times, and all 3 times I somehow end up doing the Spirit Bomb-like attack.
That's a pretty good combo too.
It is a pretty good combo.
Oh yeah, it covers
Like,
a lot of ground.
It does cover a lot of ground. It's more so used for bosses, for obvious reasons.
Yep, and his swords are right now in what I officially am dubbing lightsaber mode. The swords glow purple.
So So,
No way
so
they
while
aren't.
Lana and the Hyrulean army follow a bug around, Midna decides to act like a jerk.
Yeah.
Isn't she a
Midna.
naturally jock to everyone she meets for the first time?
Well, that's more at the beginning I saw that princess, and then she actually gets character development.
Oh my god! There's actually character development?
Yes.
Yes.
I know. I'm just joking.
Agatha is so innocent, she doesn't realize that Midna is trying to use the freaking butterfly for her own nefarious purposes.
Seriously, she's innocent. She's pretty much an innocent character regardless of anything. Like she is, like she doesn't even seem aware of what she's doing. She just kind of does it because everyone else is doing it.
It's like, anyone ever see Bayonetta Bloody Fate?
I have
Who?
recently.
Who? What?
Bayonetta Bloody Fate is the anime adaptation of Bayonetta, and if you thought Cereza like was already innocent enough in the game, well, wait till you see Bloody Fate.
Just know, remember, I haven't played the game yet because priority.
I'm just stating for the general record, and I gotta take her this freaking stupid summoner. Get over here, summoner! I'm about to kill you.
So, Dell, if you want a perspective on what hit adventure mode map I'm doing the one where once you beat it, you can play as Twilight Midna.
That still doesn't actually. I don't really remember that map, unfortunately. These are maps that are so completely new to me, so yeah, forgive me. Also, a Coco chick has appeared. I must go save it.
We must go save the chicken.
Nah, I just let the chickens do their own thing.
Well, with the
Well, in
Coco,
this case,
the Coco chick, you kind of have to if you want to turn to gold Cocos, which will become extremely useful to you.
Well, unfortunately, it's not a gold. It's not exactly a Coco that'll turn into a gold Coco.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, this is a Coco chick that you need to escort to a mama.
Okay, so before we completely ignore the actual thing here, the gimmick of the Twilight Field map is that there's a bunch of, well, Twilight Fields.
Yes.
Each one of them increases Midna's power. You need to capture these keys in order to dispel the Twilight Fields in order to stop Midna, or at least decrease her power to the point where she'll become pathetically easy.
Fun fact: if you actually go defeat Midna now, she'll actually reward you with her usual item. As potentially you can get gold early. Her Fuse Shadow, her Fuse Shadow material item.
Problem is that she's pretty strong, so it'd be taking quite the gamble.
She's got the unflinching effect. However, because you do not have the whole damage requirement thing, you can pretty much wail on her and take a potion if you want to.
I'll see what I can do, but there's a bunch of Aralfos also rampaging across the field, so.
Oh yeah, those Aralfos. I never knew how to pronounce their names properly. It's either Aralfos or Aralfos.
I just don't really care, just as long as it's close enough, in my eyes.
Oh, but you make a big fuss about me mispronouncing Fee's name.
Because she has an official canon pronunciation.
Yes.
The Arolfos aren't really said out loud in cutscenes via voice acting.
Also on the other side of the field, a Go Cucko is hunting for food.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure you met at least one or two of those kind of Cuccos. The ones that hunt for food.
Yeah. The ones where you gotta escort them to get the food.
No, not those. This one is evil. If you eat too much, it becomes a rogue out. It becomes a rogue.
Let's see.
A rogue forces. Trust me, it's not adventure mode. It's not legend mode. Excuse me, where a freaking Cucko is is either your enemy or your ally.
Alright, now I realize the problem with me taking care of Midna first.
And what is that?
Agatha! I completely forgot about Agatha.
Yes.
She
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that if she leaves, I lose.
So you
Oh,
lost the map.
So I think I might lose.
If you get to her fast enough so you... Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Will I lose?
Will you win or will you lose?
We can do this easy way or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours.
Choice is yours, and yours alone.
How about no way?
Let's see. Agatha is all the way. Chick, what are you doing all the way over there? What are you doing? Go back to the village.
I got lost.
Go to the village.
You know what I just noticed? I don't know how you pronounce the chicken.
Go to the village. What are you doing?
Someone tell me how you pronounce them.
Cuckoo.
The cuckoos are just like their caretaker. They have no sense of direction.
Yeah, they are supposed to be chickens, you know.
Well,
Like cough and all.
well, yeah, at least run like a headless chicken, haha. No, but
Yeah.
and also just because Sia happens to have fast legs, Midna thinks that we're on Sia's side. I'm just like, clearly we're not.
So yeah, I guess I forgot to mention those dart nuts. They relate surrounding poor innocent girls, apparently.
What?
Wait,
Referring-
they like surrounding what? Innocent girls?
Yes, poor innocent girls.
What? Well, darkness are very indiscriminate. Like they
Yes,
really,
they-
they really don't care who they surround, just as long as they kill things. And speaking of killing things, now we gotta dispel these Twilight Fields.
Well, I just completed the map.
Congratulations.
Yep.
What do you got? What you want? Fucking medal?
I'm not sure. I'm waiting to see if I got it with A-Wing.
Roll one of adventure mode. Don't.
A-Wing.
So don't talk about adventure mode.
I got the A-Wing.
Rule 1 of a Fight Club. Do not talk about Fight Club. Rule number 2.
Why?
And speaking of Agatha not staying where she needs to, Agatha's not staying where she needs to.
I would say
Agatha, you idiot!
I feel sorry for you, but that would be lying.
Agatha, you
I
idiot!
get it.
Oh, and we got Keep Saboteurs. My God, they're just pulling out all the stops today.
They hate you.
Well, of course the game hates me. They always pull out, like, you know, extreme stops when you're only able to control one character at a time. You got Keep Saboteurs, you got one unit not knowing how to keep their business within their business.
Wow. This is interesting.
So now we gotta beat them if we want to make sure that we don't get any more Twilight Keeps. Or let the Allied base fall either. Thanks, game. It's amazing.
I feel like I had a dream like this once.
Where you Hyrule Warriors related.
I'm having some unusual deja vu right now.
I get that a lot. I'm not gonna lie, like.
So do I. Especially with the fact I have to repeat myself talking because most of the time my family doesn't hear me the first time.
It's
Yeah,
like,
even weirder, I even had a headache having the stream too. This is double deja vu.
Are you sure you weren't having a presentation?
Anyway, I killed a fish person.
I think the Keep Saboteurs are all coming to me. And they're all Dark Nuts, which means that their weak point smashes are piss easy to get. It's amazing. Except for one of them, which is in the central keep right here. So wait. So, just to make sure I got this correct, the Keep Saboteurs, all they really do is just stand in there, and then all of a sudden, oh no, we're about to lose it.
Yep.
Well, Keep Saboteurs, believe it or not, I believe all they really do, well, they just deplete your keep's health bar faster. By the way, I don't think I got the A rank. God damn it.
So just like much faster than an average captain enemy.
Yes. I believe it's less than a morale boosted captain, but more than a regular captain.
Also, how many freaking... Which base was in peril? I saw a base in peril, so I'm gonna just go check the allied base real quick. Okay, that's not the one in peril. Thank goodness.
You can pause to check what's in peril and what's not.
Very true, but I was wanting to check anyway just to make sure, and even then, it was the Eastfield Keep which just now fell. But you see, since the allied base is right near, I'm just gonna take it back anyway, Midna, so why you gotta keep doing this to me?
Those reasons.
Come on, Midna,
So apparently, Twilight Midnight is her own character and not a costume.
Oh, I'm glad it's her own character because, oh, the things it keeps... Oh my god, just... Twilight Midna's so freaking broken, if only because for one specific combo she has.
Oh, which one?
The cannon.
I don't really use the cannon so much because there's so few enemies for it.
The cannon can destroy keeps, like, near instantaneously, and it's amazing. Wait. Agatha, where are you going? Okay, wait, no, Agatha's right there. I thought... Wait, is that Midna? Wait, no, that's Midna.
Did she just turn into a giant dinosaur to bash some enemy's face in?
Who? What? Where?
I'm using Twilight Midnight map so that I can try and find the fairy now. And she just like turned into a giant dinosaur thing and wiped out all the enemies at once.
Giant dinosaur thing. Does this sound familiar to you?
She turned it. I think.
Wait. You're using regular Midna, right?
No, I'm using Twilight Midnight.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude. You're making us.
Oh!
You're either really high or just really.
Holy cow! I see what you mean by the cannon being overpowered.
I think you just found the cannon combo.
Yeah. My game lagged because of it.
Well, any game will lag when there's a crap ton of activity on screen, let's be honest.
There isn't a lot of activity on the screen. The lag was because the giant cannon appeared and, well, did what it does best, blow shit up.
Indeed. By the way, cannon is a reference to, well, most of Midna's attacks are a reference to 12 Princess.
I'd hope they are.
The cannon itself is what you use to go to the Sky Town, or the City in the Sky.
Oh boy, City in the Sky, everybody's favorite dungeon. How about some ukus?
Oh, giant wolves, not dinosaurs.
You see, now that makes more sense.
Yeah, there we go.
They look like giant dinosaurs because of how get a good
Wolves, dinosaurs.
Hey,
Now we need wolf dinosaurs.
a dino wolf.
A dino wolf. Isn't that a saber-toothed tiger, technically?
Dun.
We do not talk about that. You do not question the logistics between my logic and insanity.
Hey, I think we found out the secret project.
What project?
The fusion experiments is just like fusion ha.
Ah!
You're doing it wrong. My brother would not be proud of you.
Oh boy, time to capture more keeps. Mine! I will rule this field. It's so empty, but it will be my emptiness.
Nothingness is eternal.
God, I was gonna make a Zemnis reference, but then immediately Zero follows up on it.
If only I played enough Kingdom Hearts.
And if Inferno walked into that trap,
I know I did, which was I was about to make the reference, but then like you literally sprung into action like not even 2 seconds later.
Ah, yes.
All right.
Stealing the joke. Stealing the joke.
We got another piece of heart as Lana, so I think that makes 2 more left until I get another heart container. Speaking of the heart container for this map, where is it for Lana?
You need the hookshot for it.
Oh shit. Well then we're coming back later.
Yes.
I mean, granted, I was going to come back later anyway because, again, because of the whole sound issue, I'm not going after the gold Skulltulas. Also, Agatha, what are you doing fighting these people on your own? Stop doing that.
Okay, it's official. Twilight Midna is my favorite form of Midna.
Okay, so now all the Twilight Keeps in the field are now dispelled. The only one left is the Bridge Keep. Which actually, you don't have to capture it, but doing so changes up the music. So,
yeah, it changes the music to the to Kakariko Village.
And it makes Midna even more of a joke.
Yeah, it gets rid of her sand thing, her sand aura, and she basically goes down like a couple of hits.
Like, oh my lord, she goes down like a sack of potatoes.
That's quite the metaphor.
Oh, makes sense.
Also, sweet, good lord here with this stupid outposts. Captain, go away. Oh, for the love of get in there. Boom. All right. Oh, hi, Midna.
Midna is... I swear, Midna is so adorable. Can I just mention regular Midna is kind of adorable?
Yes, you can. And as a nice reference to Twilight Princess, she actually has her own spectral wolf. And I'm guessing she just has her own affinity for wolves now. And how about I capture that Bridge Keep? Yeah, this is a pretty nice keep you got here, Midna. It'd be a shame if I took it.
So, fun fact, that's actually how you get the hard mode Ghost Cthulhu.
Is by capturing the Bridge Keep.
Nope, you gotta capture all the keys that are spawning Twilight Realms.
So what you'd already want to do anyway, but now they just make it get even more of an incentive to do it.
Yes. And don't worry, you don't need to worry about Agatha. Besides, you know, the obvious.
By the way, can I also kind of mention the name Dark Nut?
Dark Nut. It's dark. It's a dark nut, but darker.
Darkness.
That nothingness is eternal.
Darkness. Yeah, hey guys, you want a Kingdom Hearts plot summary?
Darkness.
Darkness.
Oh, and don't forget,
Darkness. Time travel, darkness. Nothingness
is eternal.
Darkness.
And don't forget the nothingness is eternal.
Oh.
That's basically the whole plot of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Darkness?
And nothingness is eternal.
Oh wait, don't forget Heartless.
Heartless, darkness. Okay, maybe we need more than just one word to sum it up, but still, the same couple of words so many times. In fact, there's actually exists an image out there that will tell you how many times the word darkness has been uttered in every Kingdom Hearts game. I think it's Birth by Sleep that has the most.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, because
like in the hundreds.
That is quite impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
it's for a good reason.
Well, considering the whole series is all about, oh look, we gotta fight the darkness.
Darkness is eternal. And that's probably gonna be stuck in my head for a good 3 hours.
Well, what Zero is doing right now is actually doing a pretty good thing at combining the repetitive quotes of the series and making them into one singular entity.
Yep.
Dark. Everything is dark, plain and simple. Let's just leave it at that.
Yes. Even the series is dark.
Also, we finally get to see Lana's victory animation here.
I love.
And if you already didn't believe that she was an anime magical girl, just really, if you still deny that, then you're just blind, because she is such an anime magical girl.
Yep.
She might as well be the next Sailor Moon.
Like, in fact, like, you know, this is related to that, and I only say that because of one thing, and that's because she's an anime magical girl just without the long transformation sequence.
So she's a modern anime girl.
Nope. Modern magical girls have
Oh, really? Coco Chick got separated by her mama. 5 feet away.
So now we have the last part of the Twilight Princess arc of the timeline, the Shadow King in the Palace of Twilight.
Gee, I wonder who the Shadow King is. Oh wait, fun
Hmm.
spoil for us anyway. Okay, I'm dead serious about that. By the way, Coco Chick just spawned. Coco Chick and Coco and Mama Coco just kind of spawned literally 5 feet from each other.
Cool.
That's amazing. But
That's both the best and the worst kind of RNG. Because like that's such a waste of time.
So now thanks to a freaking butterfly, we literally managed to get inside the Palace of a Dark Realm. Wrap your head around that, ladies and gents.
Butterfly.
Magic.
It's called the butterfly effect.
I am going to. You know what? I can't even be mad at that. I can't even be mad at that. That's actually
Yeah.
no. That's actually pretty freaking clever, Zero. Fist bump to you, bro.
See, I told you I know how to make good jokes sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, freaking internet high five, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I earned a high five you, but I'm kind of busy kicking ass.
I think I finally got my.
That's why I did one for all of us.
I think that I just got a fire fairy. If I didn't, I'm gonna be annoyed at myself.
So, anyhow, the Palace of Twilight, also known as Insanity.
Cool.
So what's the insanity part?
Zant.
Ha. I get it. Anyway, yes, Zant.
Holy freaking!
So I probably should get into Midna now that we've unlocked her as a playable character, because, reasons.
Also, we have Fiery Gibdos now.
I would like
Fiery
to point...
Gibdos, also known as Re-Dead Knights.
So these are the Re-Dead Knights.
Yes.
So, I would like to point out something insane.
Have you been doing that all day?
Twilight Midna, her level 6 combo, where she basically envelops the area around her in pure darkness, it can deplete the stone gauge instantly.
I think you just found a really good combo to spam.
Oh yeah, I have.
Well, granted, you always find something like that in Hyrule Warriors. You find one good combo, and then you want to keep using it because it can utterly clear out everything.
You abuse the combo until it's not funny.
Well, which is what Rowan and Leanna freaking combo 5. Anybody?
By the way, I think I found a glitch in Hyrule Warrior Legends. You know sword beams that Link can shoot with the Master Sword?
Yes.
Those
Yeah.
The particle effects are still staying.
Oh my god.
And I was wrong.
Oh wait.
The fairy was an electric fairy, not a fire fairy.
Oh, okay, wait. Speaking of glitches, Zero, you're not gonna. So I was watching a Tom Fox stream last night, and he was playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. He was finishing up a Ven story. He was at the first phase of the final fight with Vanitas, the one inside the Keyblade graveyard.
Ah.
He despawned Vanitas.
Despawned.
You know that one attack where Vanitas rides on that tornado of Keyblades and that.
Yes.
He despawned him. He despawned. So what happened was, in order to avoid the attack, he kept running around in circles. But in doing so, the game glitched out a bit because you could still hear that train sound effect where he was riding on the wind. But Vanitas wasn't attacking and he wasn't visible on camera, which means the game despawned Vanitas as he kept running around. I mean, he fixed it by just stopped running temporarily, and then Vanitas came back immediately. But for a good couple of seconds, Vanitas completely despawned from the game.
Wow.
You know what? And you want to know the best part? I clipped it.
I'd like to see that clip later.
I'm gonna send you both that clip actually after all this is done because it was hilarious. Because, like, again, been playing Birth by Sleep since the PSP days, and I've never seen that happen.
So anyway, how about I get back to Midna?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Yeah, because I'm getting a little too distracted by Kingdom Hearts here.
Well, I wanted to bring that up real quick because you mentioned a glitch.
Yeah. Anyway, Midna, she's wild. She's crazy. She can summon wolves to kick ass.
And she's not afraid to do it.
Yep. Her one weakness is weak point gauges. She cannot actually break them quite as effectively as other characters can.
I learned that the hard way.
Yeah. If anything, you're gonna be doing her light attack, strong attack combo to do really insufficient damage.
So I just gave my water fairy 5 copper delicious magic beans, and she went from having 5 trust to having 28 trust, and she gave me a gift of 5,000 rupees.
Guys. But before we bring that up, a very important thing actually just happened. Just got the hook shot.
Congratulations!
So but that's very important to know because we're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the claw shot. Missed opportunity.
Actually, now that you bring that up, Dale, good point. Good.
By the way, I'm just joking. It actually does become the claw shot when you upgrade it.
Yeah, I know. But that is a pretty good point, though. If only just because of that's why I print this thing. And speaking of hookshot related anything, we just got our next boss. None other than the dragon himself, Argarok.
Twilight Dragon Argarok. Who actually was the final boss. It was actually the final, not so
He was
boss.
He was the boss of City of the Sky.
Yes.
To which I gotta say, what a way to end a dungeon.
Yeah, with an epic boss fight against a fucking dragon of all things.
Not only that, but it also had the typical anime rainy, the rain.
The rain.
It was raining on your parade.
Well,
it wasn't really a
more like
parade.
a
It was just it was mood setting.
Yeah. In my book, it's the same difference. Tomato, pineapple, whatever, tomato, pineapple,
So, thing about Argarok, he's not gonna let us just come down and attack us.
Definitely.
yeah, he's kind of a pussy bitch.
Oh, he heard you.
He's
Hey, I don't
gonna
care.
be mad.
Why don't you guys do anything about it, huh? Why don't you just come down and, fight like a dragon?
You do know an actual dragon on you to a crit, right?
Screw your logic, you jerk.
No, okay,
It's not logic, it's any...
Anyhow, what I gotta do is what I just said, capture the keep here. But it doesn't end there. Gotta get Midna over to the keep so that way she can spawn a magic circle, which will bring down Argarok to ground level. Temporarily.
Not really.
Okay, wait, no, it'll make him flee. No, right. I'm thinking of the last fight with Argarok here, because this won't be the only time we'll be encountering this thing, because it's gonna keep running away like a pussy.
Nope.
Yeah, like I said, it's a big old pussy bitch.
Wait, hold on. God damn it. Freaking gotta go all the way back here and go to Midna. You see, because the game isn't... You see, I can't switch to Agatha yet, so... multi-managing is not exactly on my side.
Yeah, you gotta unlock the Agatha DLC.
That was OG.
So, if a quest says that you have to use Midna, does that mean I'm stuck using regular Midna, or am I be able to get around that logic by using Twilight?
Regular Midna, since they count as 2 separate characters.
Yeah, it's basically like Sheik and Zelda.
Yeah, Sheik Zelda syndrome. I am trying to aim for the wall. Thank you, and you're done. Or not.
Are you trying to be a wall master? But I'm Tish.
In the corner.
Yeah.
Also, Midna, can you hurry up? That freaking allied base is not gonna last forever. If that damn thing falls because... Oh my god, Midna, go!
Here's a fun fact. Here's a fun little strategy I like to use. Always go for those arrow faults in the lower left corner. Always.
Wait, this is the central square. Go to the west square, you dummy!
Go to the red. Go to the red square. No, the other red square.
Okay. While I'm actually in the midst of this, something else I gotta bring up. You can make your own checkpoint by saving progress in the middle of a map. If there's anything at all that seems like it's not gonna go your way, please take advantage of this. Because the game will only give you so many checkpoints.
I would like to point out, though, that is not the case for adventure mode.
Yep.
Yeah, not okay. Only for Legend/Free mode. Adventure mode, no, you're stuck with like it's one go, plain and simple.
It's a one-go deal.
It's a one-go deal. If you screw up too bad, you're doing the whole thing again. Hope you like practice because you're gonna get plenty of it, whether you like it or not.
Oh boy. I think I've almost unlocked every main reward in all the Twilight Princess map. Thank goodness.
Can I just point out the fact that the Redet Knight literally took his punishment like a bitch? I'm not kidding. He just stood there and took it.
I would like
Redet Knights kind of do that. They are kind of weird in how they operate. Like sometimes they'll attack, sometimes they won't.
Okay.
And sometimes they will push out and run away like a crybaby.
Okay, so now we just got a commando, which is gonna head towards Agatha. We don't want that.
By the way, fun fact: OG Hyrule Warriors commandos were actually just King Bulbulins.
And now this one's in Aerophos.
Yes, they changed it in Legends.
For what reason? I got no idea. The point is, it's gonna die anyway.
Difficulty curve, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, wait. We got another commando. It's a good thing I'm already here.
I just killed a Mobin by shooting it while it had a shield up. And it took 3 hits and then it died.
Also, gotta love how they plaster a bunch of other enemies to kind of prevent you from it just screws with your targeting.
Yeah, kind of I hate that.
You mean with the targeting?
Yeah, sometimes they put in a bunch of enemies just to skewer your targeting, and then that kind of sucks.
They do that on purpose.
Yeah, I know.
And it sucks every time.
It never gets any better.
Thank you, Hookshot.
You're welcome, Inferno.
Dell.
Yes.
I'm doing one of the quiz missions, and I have to defeat the tail whip. The 2 monsters are the Aerophos and the Lizzophos. Which one is the tail whipper?
The tail whipper is the Lizalfos.
Thank you. I was about to make the attack indecision and nearly ended up killing the wrong enemy.
Basically, think about which one uses its tail the most. The Lizalfos is the one that always runs up to you saying, Lizalfos, use tail whip! it was surprisingly effective.
Wait, what kind of logic is this?
And video game logic.
But we know it's video game logic, but it's very weird video game logic.
Hey, you know what's...
Darkness conquers all worlds.
No, nothingness will rule supreme.
Oh boy.
Everything.
War never changes.
War is hell.
Nothingness is the beginning, and to nothingness, everything will return.
Okay, we're just getting extremely pretentious now with this anime grade BS.
Hey, that does sound like something Zenmith would say.
Well, yeah, that's the problem though. It just sounds so freaking anime.
And now we've returned back to Kingdom Hearts. A couple of nerds talking about.
No, at this point now it's just anime-ish because Kingdom Hearts is anime. Well, so is Lana right here. You kidding me? And speaking of anime, here comes the goddamn dragon. I am losing my cool right now. When am I gonna get to play as Agatha?
Soon.
Never. Wait, is this a piece of heart? This is probably the piece of heart because I got the sealed weapon I think earlier, and yeah, no, here's a piece of heart. I think it's my third piece. So yeah, I got the weapon, got the hook shot. Where the hell is the dragon?
The dragon ran away because it was afraid of us.
Let's see, battlefield info.
By the way, what happens when the commando actually does catch Agatha? Does it just
I don't want to find out. That's why I don't make myself find out.
Because I remember one time I did fail in saving Agatha from the commando, and she just outright disappeared from the map.
I don't think you want that to happen clearly just because you want some kind of backup. But even then, like, the problem is though that Agatha's not doing very well.
This is OG, Power Warriors, by the by, not really, Legends.
Legend/definitive.
Yeah. I imagine if Agatha leaves, it's just outright a game over for you.
Game over.
Want me to check the objectives? Well, because it'll tell me my defeat and defeat conditions. Oh, for the I got a goddamn dragon.
Okay, well here's my logic. It says in the tutorial whenever you get the ability to play as multiple characters, they do warn you that if one of your characters,
here's the rundown. Agatha disappearing won't prevent me from failing, but I still don't want them to capture her anyway. The defeat condition is if Midna flees. Dale, let me finish first. Is if A, allied base falls, which no duh, or if Midna flees. In this case.
Well, okay, here's my logic though. Here's what I'm trying to say. The game warns you that if one of your playable characters, i.e. the characters you can swap between, if they ever run away or possibly some condition forces them to run away, i.e. the commandos, I feel like that's still an automatic game over.
Also now this late in the map, they finally give me the option to switch to Agatha. Christ, it took them this long. So now, one of us has got to handle the saboteurs, and the other one has to handle the dragon. Agatha, you're handling saboteurs.
I thought you were gonna go make her hand.
But first, I gotta recover a bit of her health because she took quite the beating, and because I'm an idiot, I kind of forgot to give her a potion badge. So I gotta be very careful with how she goes.
Don't worry, Informer.
You didn't even give her a potion badge because she's not a playable character yet.
If you go into free mode, yes, she is.
I'm not talking. We're talking about Agatha, right? You can only unlock her. You can only unlock.
Again, you really need to catch up because again, a good half of the playable roster is unlocked from the start.
Be mindful, I'm still playing OG.
OG, I know. It's just. Oh Christ.
Speaking of Agatha, she's right now an enemy boss, and she's not good at fighting. She is going down quicker than I can breathe.
Stupid dragon.
Well,
You call me a pussy bitch? I'll start scorching you bitch.
Well, I just turned Agatha in.
Midna, make the square now. Not the square, the circle. Fuck it, I don't give a shit. Do it.
Just make a shape.
There. Now bring Argarog down. There we go. Now he's gonna flee again.
Mission accomplished.
Thank goodness. Now we can take care of the keep saboteurs. I'm gonna command Agatha to go over here. Well, I'll let Lana take care of this one.
By the way, if you think this is hard, just wait to hard mode Ghost Cthulhu.
No, I don't think it's hard. I just think it's hectic. There's just like a lot going on.
Well, still.
Hey, Inferno. Do you think that Zelda might be a Keyblade wielder?
Oh, for the we are not getting into this. Not now. That's another can of worms, my friend.
No, it's a logical question because you see,
You say logical, but I'm failing to see.
Okay, at the end, the closing cinematics, when you use Zelda as the playable character, you see that whole radio vanishes into
Zero, why do you keep doing this to me?
doing what?
You keep trying to break my head.
Yes, please. I have a headache already. Zeros, please. I hate to be very rude, but please shut up. Your logic bullshit.
Oh, so you're allowed to talk about so-called logic, but I can't talk about my so-called logic.
My so-called logic is actually knowledgeable.
And so is mine. I'm making a
Oh, you're just
hypo.
asking bullshit questions.
No, okay.
What is that,
Have you ever played a Kingdom Hearts game?
discipline. Do you
No.
live in a cave?
And unfortunately, I don't plan to.
In Kingdom Hearts,
Fetch!
anything.
Fetch! She just tipped She just tipped the hat of discipline, and the message says these people need a hat of discipline. They must live in a cave. So guys, for doing this, you must be punished. This is the hat of discipline. Do you live in a cave? So there we go. Also, by the way, Fetch, thank you very much. You could have said something if you were in the chat.
Yeah, the chat is quiet. There's nothing.
Well, more like just, I just didn't know, and oh crap, the allied base is in trouble.
Again.
Well, looks like I might lose this.
Again.
Well, it's not even it's not even at half health. This was perfect timing. Yes, it was. Yes, it was, honey. Yes, it was. Thank you for that, because now I've got a funny joke out of it. Speaking of which, could someone please freaking go to the goddamn fairy fountain? Lana, you do it.
So about that hard mode Ghost Cthulhu that I was talking about.
Oh wait, what is the requirement for it in Palace of Twilight?
Pulling down Argarok, pulling down Argarok to ground level while keeping all piloting captains alive, basically.
So none of them flee at any
Yes.
point. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
So you got to keep the AI alive in a harder difficulty. Oh my, that must be annoying.
I barely can keep them alive in normal.
That's
Now,
why you just level up your characters more.
I do know that you need to have Argarok down.
Wait, guys, here it comes. Here it comes. Rules of nature.
Can I just say that Young Link's focus energy special attack is a much better rules of nature moment.
I still want that to be main source filmmaker, but there's something else I'd like to point out. In the E3 build of Hyrule Warriors, I'm not crazy when I see blood splatter on the moon's nose, right? Because I swear they made blood splatter on the moon's nose after you fall down Argarok, and oh seriously, West Palace people, y'all really let it fall? Oh my god, these people are pathetic.
Fetch, I'm glad that you find my creative discussion as a source for great timing for what you sent us.
You know
What you sent Justin Inferno.
It was perfect. It was perfect timing. I'm not gonna lie. So hey, like,
And yes, it was a creative discussion.
not only for the game, but it was like Argarok went inside the keep. What?
I think that's a glitch.
Why? Okay, who the hell is Argarok's target supposed to be?
I don't know.
Anyway, we're gonna gang up on you now. At least I think that's how it works. Agatha,
So,
Agatha, what
I would like to apologize for my rude behavior because it really is just a headache talking. I am tired. I have a headache. I still have to go do dishes soon.
Oh, you poor bastard.
And it's like almost in fact, it is pretty much midnight now. You can imagine I'm kind of not in a good mood at the moment. And yet, I still want to watch this live stream.
Okay,
Yep.
I love this freaking gathering mechanic.
Alright, I'm done. Okay, I'm done with my first world problems.
Anyway, also another. Oh wow! I didn't even know there was an animation.
What?
If you use the hookshot too soon, there's a special animation for Argarok's fire burning you.
Ah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, that's actually something that Phil showed off in his playthrough of Power Warriors.
I didn't know that.
Hey.
I'm sorry if I keep mentioning Phil, but that's
What?
fun fact about that is actually that Legendary is actually one of two Legendaries I've watched that actually got me into your channel, by the way, Inferno.
The other one was Bayonetta, right?
Yes, the other one was Bayonetta. I saw them in my recommendeds, and I thought, hey, this actually looks kind of looks like a cool game.
So I just realized that with the hook shot, you're basically going ale fishing.
I guess that's one way to describe what you're doing.
Also, we got both Argarok and Zant at the same time, and I'm just thinking, oh, wait, why did it? The game just freaking turned off the targeting.
Yes, they do that.
Either that or may have accidentally pressed the L button. I don't know which one it was.
Nope, it does. It did. Because it did the same thing to me.
I get that a lot whenever an enemy goes right behind me, I lose my targeting. Also, and that sometimes also happens during a weak point smash. I do a weak point smash. The enemy that I'm trying to weak point smash goes behind me. The weak point smash misses. They don't take any damage. And I lose my lock on. Get a cheap attack from behind.
Also, Jesus Christ, Argarok, you keep taking too much damage here. Just go down already.
They're trying to put you out of your misery, poor dragon. Now go down and stay down like the corpse you should be.
The sad part is that he's not even that hard to bring down. It's just
he's not-
RNG, and just like Lana's not the strongest right now, so it doesn't help that way either.
Yeah, she's a magical god. Of course, she's not going to be the strongest.
Also,
By the way-
am I crazy that my hookshot missed despite that I was targeted to Argarok here?
Nope, not crazy.
So by the way, fun fact, in Legends, they took out the animation of, your character having to, struggle with Argarok, pulling down Argarok. I kind of wish they stuck to that, because that does...
Again, though, that's the problem, though, with porting a game to a slightly less powerful, anything, is that you have to sacrifice a few things in order to get something done.
I know, but I feel like they should have stuck to it even regardless of that, because it does make those particular time missions a little easier. Get the requirement and all that. See, more thingies.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, Lana truly is a magical girl, because Okay, so something that's very dumb of me, I did not use Focus Spirit as much as I should have, the first time I played this game. So, I'm trying to make more of an effort to, use that more, especially after Awakening mode in Fire Emblem Warriors was so good. But, her ending pose for her Focus Spirit smash is, OG magical girl.
What happened that time?
It's just what?
I was about to say.
Also, I think it just got... I got Zant in, a good stun lock there for a couple seconds. Also, freaking hell, Zant, just go down already. I'm just gonna kick you now. 1, 2, 3. Go down. And he's still there. There we go. Thank you, out typing. Yes, it is done. The ding dong, the motherfucker's down.
No, you can call him a witch. He is a witch.
Ding. Well, he's not. Ding dong, the bitch is dead, the bitch is dead, the bitch is dead. Ding dong, the bitch is dead. Oh, did you got day? Hey. So anyway, with that, we now seal up the Twilight Palace's Gate of Souls rather easily. But now for the obvious thing that we saw earlier, we're gonna learn a little something about Sia that we kind of already knew thanks to an earlier cutscene. But now we're gonna get the smack in the face realization.
Inferno, I'm gonna be getting off because I have things to do
Well,
later.
perfectly timed anyway, because I planned to, like, after this one, it was gonna be the send-off.
Well, see ya, guys.
See you,
Okay.
Zero.
So I'm guessing next time it's gonna be the epilogue.
So nice reference here is that, like, you know, Minna just going utterly nutso, but instead of making someone explode, she just reveals the fact that Sia is a, well, yeah, twinsies.
Twins and or clones.
Sia's other half. Other half.
By the way, here's a very grim theory I have about Sia regarding Lana. What if Sia became whole again? What if after some time Lana actually disappeared due to, you know, her just being another half of Sia, you know, a magical being in of herself. So that magic just kind of runs out.
That sounds like a tragedy fan fiction in a nutshell.
Yeah, you can imagine I'm writing something about that.
But with that, with all, holy crap, that was a lot of, that felt like, quite a while, but that will be it for this session of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I'm surprised I actually went for this long, like, you know.
I'm surprised I survived this long with a headache.
I'm more surprised too, Dale, like, that is quite some willpower there, my friend.
I gotta say, I'll sacrifice my head just to enjoy some Hyrule Warriors, because I love this game so much.
Yes, he does, ladies and gents. Yes, he does.
All the same, I'm trying to finish up the Twilight map just so I can be done. I can be done with this map and move on to the Termina map.
So, next time on Hyrule Warriors, we still have one typical Zelda plot element left to get, and it's gonna kick us in the face. So next time, guys, we gotta face some Silent Guardians.
Oh,
So save for next session, Dale. We'll have plenty of it. Trust me. I think the mission was lengthened because of some of the stuff they've added. and we'll get plenty of it. Don't worry, my friend.
Oh, by the way, sad thing, you can only play as Link. Oh.
Well, it makes sense. It makes sense.
I know, but still.
Anyhow, and with that, that will be it for tonight's session of Hyrule Warriors. So thank you all so very much for joining us for crazy kookiness.
I am Dale, the Charmeleon Gamer.
And I've been Inferno. Thank you so very much for watching. Have a good day, good night where you live, and take care.